You better watch your fucking back, Noodles, because I am gonna shoot you! I'm gonna put a bullet on 399 Washington Township. 399 Beach Street in Washington Township, New Jersey. I'm going there and I'm putting a bullet through your fucking head. This has gone too far now. This has gone too fucking far. I'm gonna kill you. Document this and send it to the police. I don't give a fuck, because they don't do shit. I don't give a fuck. Noodles is the worst fucking toxic person on the internet. It's not going to be about hi, what's up. Noodles needs to die. He needs to fucking croak. And I'm going to make it happen as soon as possible. If I can't get to him, I'm going to curse him to death. Or if I can't do that, I'm going to murder the motherfucker. I'm going to go to 399 Beach Street in Washington Township. I'm literally going to go there. Unless someone right now can show me how to delete him as a mod. This shit is hidden. I can't find it anywhere. I cannot find him. I deleted him already. And he can still fucking delete people in my channel somehow? Listen to me! You motherfuckers come in here and help me right now! Right now, you...
Let me show you how it's done. It's time to have some fucking fun. You've been bombarded with retarded fucking shit. Nothing but the hits, no life is son. Let me show you how it's done. Ocean Beach to Kingdom Come. There's a lesson to be learned if you can see. But you came to me, I'm number one. Yeah! And there's a gang of motherfuckers on the bike. Each like pretending they're the flavor of the night. Drop like a yo-yo, oh no, on the radio, oh, oh, oh. Let me show you where it's at. Where the beats are big and fat. Let me show you how it's gonna be the Mac and knock you on your sacroiliac. Yeah, now step the fuck back.
Yeah, we're back. We're back, Chad. How are you, Chad? I hope everything's going good. Yep. Guys, we did it. We did it. We got Michelle to get tons of donations, more than Bergs ever has. Bergs is live right now, getting no donations. Yep, no donations. What's up, Head and Shoulders? How are you? Leather King, remember when Melton was acting like Emperor? Yes, and yes, I remember that. That was the most boring. Melton, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. If Melton is a, I don't want to say a joke. I don't think he's a joke. But if he's joking around, where he's putting on a show for everybody, then I really think he's pure genius. Pure genius. And Melton, you've been really pumping out, you know, whatever, but he is not. He's not Melton. You need to seek help for real. Yeah. Looks like Bergs can't milk Jill's death anymore. Yep, all spent. Dimitri, how are you? Berg's trying to play guitar right now with double vision from drinking too much. That's right, Dimitri. That's right. Melton is a Nazi. That's right, Head and Shoulders. Guys, keep up the great comments. Guys, we got 50 people watching right now with 0 thumbs up, guys. Let's give a thumbs up. Okay? Yep. Now, I want to point out, put a 1 in the chat if you also think that I'm the best. Yeah. But seriously, guys, thank you so much for supporting Michelle today. We did something great. Everyone should feel happy. Everybody should give themselves a pat on the back. You know, you guys did it. Paul, Skynet, thank you. Tiger Kitty, of course. You guys really showed support, and and to the donators. I mean, come on, that's fucking amazing. And I don't know if you saw it, but I saw it. Michelle was extremely, extremely happy. I've never seen her that happy. Ed was happy to get out. Here's the thing, guys. All right, I don't know if you know how bad a shape Ed is in. All right, Ed is in worse shape than Michelle. Okay, so the guy is not a happy guy. The guy's not a happy guy. Yes, Kat, seems like the only way he'd get money. Thank you, Kat. Yes, Bergs should dig Okay, Kat. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Or maybe snort her ashes or something like that. Something really disgusting. That was bad. Yep, very bad. So, guys, I just want to let you know that. All right, I mean, maybe people aren't privy to this information or whatever. Maybe it's none of anyone's business. But when you guys talk about people like you know what you're talking about, it could be dangerous. That's all I'm trying to say. There's better times for everybody. That's all I'm saying. I think there should be anyway. Yeah. Thank you, Kat. Yes. Now I don't know why Seasons or Bianca Dupree is making fun of this fabulous mustache, but I do put in a product called Just for Men 24. You just want to darken up a little bit. You go right ahead. You do it. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, we are on the New York State Thruway. Trying to get home. I think there was an accident on the Merritt. Be all the way around to Peekskill and Fishkill. Yep. The mustache should have its own YouTube channel. Well, you know what? I don't know if you remember Mr. Mustache, but Mr. Mustache was supposed to be a real channel. People were really supposed to like it. Unfortunately, when Bulldoze Birdhouse came out and I realized that I was wasting my time, sorry, guys, we're in the middle of like Bumblefuck, New York. Bumblefuck, New York. I apologize. Yep. The mustache, yes. What happened? Where'd you go? Again, I'm in upstate New York, like Bumblefuck, New York. Okay? You see any fucking buildings? It took me all the way around to fucking Peekskill because there was an accident on the Merritt. Yep. This is what sucks about going to Connecticut. You never know what time you're going to get home. It's not that far away. It's not that far away. Hey, Denise, how are you? Thank you, Denise. We had a great time, Denise. We had a great time. So did she, I'm telling you. What you guys did, absolute fabulous job. Everyone deserves a pat on the back. And we proved today that Michelle can go live and get the donuts. Okay? At least she can say that. She made $100 in 1 hour. $100 an hour. I don't know how much you guys make, but that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money right there. Yep. The shit with MMD is so boring. Okay, Dorian, listen. We're doing this to prove a point, Dorian. Yeah, she did get paid today. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's going to take about a month for the payments to come through, according to her. So I want to commit. Come on, Dorian. Dorian, what do you want? What do you want? You guys saw some pretty intriguing stuff today. You saw stuff that maybe you didn't know about before. Okay, now you do. Now you're privy to certain information. Okay, and it's not bad information. It's just sad information. Don't get all fucking excited over this. Please, guys. Just be happy for everybody. Dorian, be happy. Be happy, please. Did you see Michelle happy? She was smiling. She was grinning ear to ear. She finally got the fuck out of there. Hey, Gary. Nobody cares about you anymore, Noodles. Give it up. Thank you, Gary. Okay. All right, well, Dorian, I don't know what to tell you. You got to turn a new leaf, Dorian. How about that? Let's work on turning a new leaf for you. Okay? I think everybody should turn a new leaf. Yep. I do every fucking week. I come out with a new goddamn character. Oh my God. What was so horrific? What was so horrific? Seeing disabled people climb 3 flights of fucking stairs so they can go inside and eat something and keep warm? Yeah, that's pretty fucking horrific. Yeah, I agree. I fucking agree. I concur, Dorian Gray. It's not fun, guys. It's not fun. Guys, let's look deep into our pockets. Deep into our hearts, and fucking, remember the fact that Michelle Marie Delaney made $100 an hour today on YouTube. Berg's Christian Townsend, the fucking funky, fucking fat cat mom known as Michelle K, they make absolutely nothing. Nothing. Yep. Where's this exit? Where's this goddamn exit? You got boring 2 years ago and home. Okay, enough. This isn't about me and home base. This is about me and Michelle Marie Delaney, one of the greatest YouTubers in the history of planet Earth. Yup. Left his family. Yup. That's right, Head and Shoulders. Oh, what a release. And what a relief. Yep. Guys, I am watched from coast to coast, fucking continent to continent, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Nothing. You want to know why? Because I am an amazing speaker. I should be on radio. People have said this over and over again. And the reason why they say it? Because it is true. It is absolutely true. And I think I can do this. I think I can do it. Oh, hold on. I think I can do it. I think I'm the best. I think I can be a radio show, talk show host extraordinaire. Thank you. Yep. I tried, dude, but I genuinely think Seasons has had enough. Thank you. I appreciate it, Ass Eater. What do you want me to do at this point? Seriously, I don't know what to do at this point. I really don't. I have lived a life that many would want to live. I've lived a life that many couldn't live. And again, everyone, you know what this was over? You know what this is over, Ass Eater? This is the truth, all right? This is the absolute truth. It was over a news clip that I made, okay? I made a news clip for Leo, and I got this call saying that I was a piece of shit, that all this crap was going to happen. So, I think that's pretty goddamn ridiculous. I don't want to be with somebody who's going to do that. I really don't. Okay? Ass Eater, I appreciate it. Trust me. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kitten Cat. Yes. Getting a lot of support, guys. A lot of support right now. And I need it, too. Guys, think about it. This was a job I did today. I made zero. Nothing. I even lost money. I'm in the red. because I wanted to help out another YouTuber. And we did it, guys. Not only did I do it, but you all did it. And thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I know there's plenty more. Thank you, David. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm done with the. I don't eat fish anymore. You know what I mean? I need to go after cows in the pasture. Yep. Ride into ecstasy. Yep. Fish are disgusting, in my opinion. I think fish is gross. Yep. Let's read these comments. Single welfare moms. Okay, Cat. Okay. Cat. Please talk to Coates. Please. I mean, Cat, I never hurt the guy. I never did anything bad. I know you're trying to protect people. Okay, I get it. I totally get it. But I was only supportive of that guy. I loved his channel. I thought he was interesting. I don't want to get involved in the psycho bullshit over there. I don't. I do like ribbing Bergs a little bit. So if you can at least give me that, Cat, so that I can go over there and tell Coates what a terrible piece of shit Bergs is, that would be awesome. He really hates that, by the way. Bergs hates that. Yep. Yeah. A new clip. Manda is in love with Seasons for sure. Oh, Magda? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Jew from Israel. Right. Yep. Coates don't need my protection. I'll email him. Yeah. Cat, it's just so funny over there. And he got Cat, this is my concern, all right? This is my concern. The guy's got a problem with me. I don't need any problems with that guy. I specifically stayed away from that guy for let's say 2 years. Very long time. And then, I found out that he hated Bergs, and I went over there and railed on Bergs. I thought it was very funny. Wingstar annoys me, but damn, if I would eat the Middle East ass up. Yes. Yes, ass eater. Yes. I don't know what this whole fucking conspiracy thing is now, where Wingstar is not supposed to be talking to me. She's not supposed to be coming over here. Wingstar, I'm very close to your house right now. Very, very close. I've never threatened you. I've never ever come over there. I've never bothered you. I've never called you, etc. Yep. Thank you, Head and Shoulders. I just don't get it. Never got it. Never will. I got my new washing machine today, my dishwasher. So we're gonna check it out. Throw eggs at her. No. Listen, again, I just want to point something out that whatever's going on with Wingstar, I'm sorry, all right? You're acting like a fucking total asshole about this, and again, I don't know what to do. If you want, Wingstar, I'll make videos about you, about how great you are, Wingstar, and make sure you sub up to Wingstar. Make sure you remember the name Wingstar. Wingstar. Yep. And she'll you know what it is? You know what it is, Head and Shoulders? She's pretending to ignore me. She has to force herself to ignore me because I'm so great on YouTube. Yep. Was Tino and Wishbone and no, actually there were some old plates in there, and the guy's like, "You realize you got plates in here?" I'm like, "Yeah, just throw them out. I'm not cleaning them. Okay, they're getting thrown in the garbage." The dishwasher broke a year ago, and I think I left some plates in there. Michelle Marie Delaney, the worst and most boring disabled YouTuber. No, it's not true. That is not true, Gary. Michelle really puts on a show. I think that was great of her walking by the water and, you know, all that stuff. She went into a fucking porta-john for us. It was awesome. Again, who else is doing that? Who else is doing that? And I'm not even creating the content. Who else is doing that? Anderson? Bergs? Come on. Name one other disabled YouTuber that's fucking doing that. Telling you guys, there's people out there who are really hurting, and then there's these fucking fake disableds that are collecting paychecks. Michelle K can work. Michelle K can work. You know, Bergs can work. If Ponka can work, okay? If Ponka can work, then these fucking people can, okay? If Ponka could push fucking grocery carts every day, I'm pretty sure Christian Barrett Townsend can too. The problem is that it is beneath them to do so. Beneath them, yes. I have a picture of Michelle Marie Delaney's taint bowls, and yeah, I know that's gone around. Okay, thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, gaming the system for sure, dude. I'm telling you, should be forced to push shopping carts with. Listen, Kat. To be honest with you, man. Listen. If I was collecting a paycheck from the state of the government because I was disabled and they would allow me to do that, I would do that all fucking day, Kat. All fucking day. It ain't beneath me. Trust me. Trust me. These people want to pretend like they can't do anything. It's not that they can't, it's that they don't want to. Yep. Hey, Krista, how are you? Krista, listen. Krista, smoke! Smoke! Oh, my God. Smoke. Stopping by to say I'd watch Bergs if he pulled a... Yes. Thank you, Smoke. Krista, listen, I talked to Ed. He wants to squash the beef with you. Okay? I think we should get it out of the way, squash it, and move on so you can go over there and be a supportive friend and, you know, and be the supportive person that you are. Okay? It's squashed, Krista. It's totally squashed. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay, East Ass Eater. Thank you. Oh, Dorian, please. 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 So, Krista, we squashed it. You're good to go. You're good to go. Michelle can... Okay. I don't know why I'm behind this fucking fool. What a cocksucker, man. What a fucking cocksucker. All right. No. Okay, wait. Krista. No more girlfriend then. Please bring back Leo. Krista, you want to be my fucking my co-host, Krista? Because no one can seem to do it, Krista. No one can do it. If you want to be my co-host, Krista, I'm down. Okay? I'm down, Krista. You know what? Leo's being smart right now, Krista. All right? She doesn't want to get in the middle of it. She doesn't want any drama. I support Leo. I support Leo 100%. If you want to take over, so when Leo comes back, she's got a place to stay. She's got a place to go. I mean, Leo does her own channel too, guys. You know, don't forget about that. Leo's got her own channel. Ass Eater, what am I going to do? Leo, listen, Leo's still a super mod on here, guys. Leo has complete control of this channel. Okay? again, I really love Leo. I think she's a great co-host. I think she's a great person. I love talking to Leo. I love doing a live stream with Leo. But ultimately, this is Leo's choice, and I have to support my Leo. Okay, because no one else is. I support my Leo. This woman, Blazing Leo, also known as Tina, I support her 100%. It's very rare. It's very rare to find a co-host like Leo. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Let's see. Leo wants to pursue charges against the. What? Listen, I don't. All right, here's the deal. Here's the other deal. All right, I don't want to talk about Leo when she's not here. Okay, because I don't listen. I don't want any problems with Leo. I want Leo to still be in my life. Okay. I just again, I don't want her to have any other reason to not be here. Sorry. No, I'm saying this. No, the reason why I said that was because I wanted to. This is the truth. I'm telling you guys, this ain't fucking no show bullshit. Shut the fuck up, Grizz. You total fucking scumbag. Total scumbag. Do you have no? You know what? I sold mine, Cat. I sold mine. I didn't. Cat, the first. All right, so I get that rifle, right? Right. I bought fucking premium grade fucking target ammunition for it, everything, right? I go to 300 yards with the thing, and it was all over the place, dude. All over the place. I was shooting tighter groups with my AR at 300. I was kind of upset with that rifle. Really upset with that rifle. So I ended up giving it to my cousin. My cousin really wanted it. Yeah. But yeah, I had a Springfield M1A, the walnut stock. Again, I wanted a Oh, Kat, you got a problem with your M1A? Kat, I think those are one of the coolest rifles ever, the M1A. I think it's great. In fact, if you guys don't know what an M1A is, it's the rifle that Tom Cruise used in the movie Born on the 4th of July when he is shot down. Yep. Yeah. Oh, you don't have any problems with it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like it. I would rather get the SOCOM version. If I was going to buy any M1A, I'd buy the SOCOM version. With the composite stock and everything. Fucking rock a bunch of 20-round mags in that. Yeah, I think you should be fine. Yep. Yeah, the synthetic stock. Yeah, that's what I would get. I would get it in. I would get the SOCOM. That thing, dude. You know what's awesome about that rifle too? That rifle is as easy or easier to bump fire than any of my AKs. Any of my AKs. I remember that fucking thing. I almost fell over one time bump firing that thing into the mud. That was so cool. Yeah. Head and Shoulders, please. Head and Shoulders. Yeah. Okay, guys. Okay. It'd probably be like watching a tsunami, Gary. Yeah. Guys, I'm so excited to see my new fucking dishwasher. Let's see if we can get my new dishwasher going tonight. I gotta buy fucking Like detergent. I don't think I have any more detergent. Dave, did you? Okay. All right. Enough talk. We're not talking about seasons. This isn't the season show. But me and Corey hit it off again, guys. Me and Corey are back together. That's right. That's Bad Core. Bad Core wants me again, guys. Yep. I think I would listen to Leo's gun talk. Shut the fuck up, dude. You are such a bitch. Hey, Grizz. Grizz, guess what tomorrow is, scumbag? It's the day that you quit smoking and you start going through withdrawals. Yep. You're going to be shaking, Grizz. You're going to be shaking. Enjoy that first fucking satisfying day, Grizz. Yep. And a man your age and caliber, it's probably not going to happen. You're probably not going to make it. Yep. The withdrawals will overtake you, Grizz, and you will be permanently disabled from the withdrawals. Yep. Yep. Your blood is going to boil, Grizz. Your blood is going to boil. Your ears are going to bleed. Your fucking eyeballs are going to bulge out of your head, and then your head is going to explode because you're going through a withdrawal. Yeah. Total explosion. And you have all the symptoms of being a white trash loser. Yep. Missing fingers, missing teeth, long beard, and fucking overalls. Yep. Really, I wish I could do that, Gary. I really do. I'm fucking terrible, man. I smoke like 2 packs a day. It's like $20 a day. $20 a fucking day. I wish I could smoke like an Indian, you know? Like I always pictured Indians smoking the pipe whenever they had a chance to like relax, and I never thought an Indian was like ever relax. Yeah. Okay, Grizz, no one cares. Thank you, Grizz. Oh, great, the dishwasher is outside, guys. Okay, let's see what's going on with the dishwasher. Brand new dishwasher. Brand new dishwasher. Yep. Hold on, guys. Oh, yeah, there's the old dishwasher. All ripped out. All ripped out. Yep. Yep. The Cyanora sucker. The Cyanora sucker. Oh, nice. This is nice. Woo! A Bosch. Oh. This is.
You can tell by the light on the ground.
Oh, shit. Guys, this is a Bosch.
I'm watching the shit that was in the aluminum.
Nice.
Nice. You guys go outside? Oh, you guys were outside all day. Did you eat? Did you eat your foodsies? You guys ate too? That's incredible. That's incredible. Oh my God. What happened? Okay. Okay, what angels? All right, guys, we got to take the dogs outside to poop. Guys, that is a brand new Bosch. Brand new Bosch. Okay? Let's go check out the other piece of shit. Grizz, that's how normal people wash their dishes. Yep. That's how people wash their dishes. Okay. 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 Come on. Let's go poopy woopies. All right. Yeah. You guys, we're in the backyard right now, hanging out. As Leather King, just getting all leathered up. Yeah, getting all leathered up. Hold on, let me X out of my. Okay. Melton washes his dishes in a public toilet. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Sarah, what's up? Sarah, do you want to come up? I'll drop you the link, Sarah. And again, this is anyone who wants to do co-host tonight. If anyone wants to do co-host tonight, they can come up on Leather King. All right. Oh. And yes, I do. Grizz, let me tell you something, Grizz. All right. You doing this, Grizz, I fully support. Okay. You're a good guy. I want to see you live for as long as possible. I want you to have an amazing life. All right. So if you think that anyone doesn't support this Grizz or whatever, I do. I support it 100%. Guys, put a one in the chat. Grizz is going to quit tomorrow, or he's going to go on his quitting journey for the umpteenth hundredth time. So put a one in the chat if you support Grizz and his journey to quit smoking. Yeah. Yeah. Melton John in his truck all day long, listening to terrible music and drinking cheap malt liquor. Thank you, Anderson. You're absolutely right. Anderson, you should spark up a live stream. Yeah. Thank you, Dimitri. Thank you. Thank you. Now, guys, we can all do this. We can all do this. We can all join forces, and we can make everybody's life absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Instead of trying to ruin it with these scumbags. Get rid of these scumbags. I'm telling you. Well, Grizz, listen. You're a good guy. You don't bother anyone. I never, I know you get into a little bit of shit here and there, but like, you've been very nice to me, Grizz. You've been very nice to me, and I really think that everyone should support you, on this, journey in quitting smoking. I need to do it, and Grizz, you know what? When you do stuff like that, it also influences other people to do great stuff, and I think that's a great move, and I'm happy for you. I'm happy for your family, and I'm happy for dogs, I guess. Tomorrow, I'm suing Facing in court and want you to be the judge for the trial. Yes, I will. I will be the judge. Yep. Nah, Grizz. I think everybody knows that. Everybody over here that's ever watched your channel, I think they really enjoy you. I think you're a very funny guy, and I think that it's unfortunate you don't want to do more stuff on YouTube, because I think you're absolutely amazing. Melton says he eats his own body grease. Does How do you eat your own body? Like he licks himself? That's disgusting. Let's spread some positivity. No greater deed than uplifting your fellow countrymen. Listen, guys, support Grizz. Support Grizz's fucking need to quit. This is absolutely amazing. Grizz, I wish I was closer to you. I would come out there and bring you on a shopping spree. Yep. Okay, Sarah, you don't have to. Melton eats his own jizz. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. When I do my thing, right? The last thing I want to do is like I'm like and then you got to go get a towel. You got to wipe it all off, and you got to make sure it didn't get in your mustache or anything like that. Yeah. See, Sarah's got your back, Grizz. Sarah's got your back. Yep. Why is his face there? So he's putting on this new foundation or something, but I don't think that's it. He's trying to look like an Indian woman or something like that. So now he's trying to be like transgender and transracial. Yeah. He eats everyone else's, might as well eat his own. That's true, Anderson. That's absolutely true. Yep. I still wish that somebody would urinate all over Michelle K. Her face, her chest, and her butt. Yep. Why does the doctor guy wear makeup? Is he a homo? Gary, please. Oh God, I gotta see him. Yes, Melton is doing blackface. He's doing Indian face or Mexican face. Yep. Melton rolled his body grease. He's disgusting. He's an absolutely filthy, filthy pig. Yep. Leather King, I am at my best friend's home. They got 128 guests coming over tomorrow. Bros smoking. Really? Dude, we don't have parties like that here. We don't have parties like that here, man. One of the Damons, not Damon, McConaughey, Matthew McConaughey had this wedding. He had the coolest wedding that I had ever seen in my life. He basically had it on his ranch, right? And he just put tents up everywhere for people to fucking stay the night and sleep there and whatever. That is so fucking cool, man. We don't have parties like that here. No one has a big enough property. And if they did, they'd probably want you to fucking leave right away. Yeah. No, he doesn't wear makeup. He does not wear makeup. No. Are they smoking ribs, brisket, Boston butt? That's a question. Yeah. I wish we got parties like that. We don't. There's like a really squeaky bird around here making all these beautiful noises and pissing off me on wishbone. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who's making it. Don't look at me. It's this weird ass, beautiful, sweet sounding bird. You hear him? You hear him? Oh, I see him up there. It's a little finch. Oh, what a cute bird. So yeah, we don't have that up here. The greatest thing that we have is like, people going to their grandma's house on Sunday. Smoke some doobie doob. Shit. Oh. That's the neighbor dog. Don't bark at the neighbor dog. Anyway, pork tenderloin, beef tenderloin, rib Well, everybody did that. Everybody did that, Buff. It wasn't just me. Everybody did that. And everybody deserves a big pat on the back and round of applause. From Paul to Skynet to Tiger Kitty to all the donators, even Ed. Wow. He was Sarah. You want him to flirt with you some more? Hold on. Let's go get him to flirt with Sarah. You want Daddy Wishbone? Let's get Wishbone into Daddy's arms. Okay. This is how we pick up Wishbone. Wishbone. Daddy. Hey, up, up. Inside. 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 Sarah wants to talk to you.
Oh, hi. How's my girl? Who wants to call me a Jew on Passover? Let's hear it. Hey, good looking to you. Thank you. Thanks, Smoke. You look nice too, Sarah. You're welcome, bro. You ain't my bro. Where'd I get my medical? I've cleared up my. I missed you, Sarah. I got a medical degree from Ross University, an offshore medical school in Dominica, the island of Dominica. Where all of us shady doctors go.
Get yourself in the background. Get yourself in the sexy background. Like this. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah.
Well, I just cleaned the cast iron. Is that a
Oh.
They got smoke?
Michelle made $100 an hour today.
An hour?
$100 an hour. Believe that?
Did you catch him? When that? Huh?
Dude, you like that guy over there? Yeah. I didn't know how disabled he was, and he said he wanted to go out and to get out of the car. He's more disabled than her. Like, he can't even walk. His back felt like his legs swell up. His legs swell up.
Really?
For lock bars.
So he has just arterial. Yeah. He has a tough leg.
I don't think it's football.
A demon that you can see through someone's past. Is fucking weird.
It's hard too. And he was right. So they walked down those 3 flights of stairs. And it's not walk over there. That's good for him. Yeah, but it's fucking close. You make it, you know.
Was that Mussolini?
Yeah. My new Mussolini t-shirt.
Yeah, when my girlfriend's dad found out I was Italian, he's like, I'm gonna cut his balls and I'm on Mussolini's grave.
Really? Why are you not feeling so good, Sarah? What's wrong, Sarah?
Can I help you?
Oh my God.
What's wrong?
You like stuffed mushrooms from Longhorn? Don't care. I mean, I do care, but the doctor needs to check you out, Sarah. Could be serious.
I'd love to.
Sarah, where does it hurt, Sarah? Tell the doctor where it hurts.
Is it your heart?
It could be her heart. Where's the stethoscope? In his kit bag. Yep. So again, Sarah. Oh my God. Oh, she got a terrible headache.
Oh yeah, kids are a major source of not feeling good.
Yeah. What would a woman like this do?
Ibuprofen.
Oh my God.
I would. I will. I'm in place.
Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow, she has got the hots for you. Wow. Oh my God. Is Breaking Bad his favorite show?
No, but why? Mad Men is.
He loves Mad Men. Yep. I need that hot wife action, says Sarah. Sarah, chillax. Chillax, Sarah. Yep. He looks sus.
What does that mean? Suspicious?
Yeah, or suspect. Anyway, Sarah wants to bang you in front of her husband.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, she's a hot wife.
That's what that means?
She's a hot wife. Yep. Is that it? Is that it?
Mad Men is obviously, yeah. Probably my second favorite.
Yep. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Mad Men is awesome.
Yeah. Sarah, I don't think you've sealed the deal yet, Sarah.
If I could beat anybody, it would be Don Draper. He's my hero.
Oh my God. Everyone stop typing the chat so they can have a moment. Oh my God. Stop. Yeah. Yep. Oh my God. Sure.
Yeah, there's no respect. To quote Rodney Dangerfield,
Yeah.
the great Rodney.
Mhm.
Rest in peace.
Yep. That's it, guys.
I love you, Sarah.
Oh my God. Sarah, he's in love with you. Sarah. He said it. We need a loan tent. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's gonna find you, dude.
That's fine. You want my number?
Oh my God. Sarah.
201.
No, 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 no. Are you sure that's a Mussolini on your t-shirt? Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sarah, I gotta question you about, are you drinking alcohol in your car in that picture? Stop, let them talk, give them 5 minutes. Yep. Oh my God, guys. Sarah, go ahead. Oh,
So, Sarah, what turns you on?
milkshake. Oh, okay.
What brings this boy to the yard?
Sarah, he wants to know what turns you on, Sarah. What turns Sarah on?
Yo,
Guys, who wants to know what turns Sarah on? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to know what turns Sarah on. Yep. Yep. Doctors,
so you're a sapiosexual. You like intelligence?
smart guys.
Yeah.
Oh my. Wow. I already told you guys pay. Yes, thank you. Yep. Bald guys. Okay, Eck.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I've had way more success with women since I've been bald than when I had the James Dean hairstyle.
Oh, burn.
10x.
Bald men are better. Bald men are better.
This worked better for me.
No, BBB. Bald men are better. BBB. BBB. Guys, put BBB in the chat. BBB in the chat. Mm-hmm. You don't put the R in there when it's like bald men are better. You use BBB, right?
Like my humor. Thank you, honey.
Oh. Thank you, Head and Shoulders. Thank you. Yup. Wow. Wow.
Right back at you.
Whoa. Do you buy Mr. Clean products, Sarah? Oh my God. My husband is balding on top. Bald men are better. Bald men are better. BBB, guys. Put a BBB in the chat. Thank you, Krista. Krista with the luxurious, sleek, bouncy hair. Yep. She does not. She does not. Go ahead. Your phone is draining fast. Thank you, Krista. Bald is best. Bald is best. Thank you, Krista. Yes, it's true. Okay. Enough Head and Shoulders. Enough. Head and Shoulders. Stop. Guys, we just got a brand new Bosch dishwasher. Go check out how much that cost. And then ask me how much it cost me. Zero. It fell off the back of a truck. Zero.
True.
Yep.
Do you like my glasses? Thank you, sweetheart.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. And Krista's married with kids too. There's all these bald fiends out here. Yep. Oh.
It's supposed to make you look on average 3 years older, more aggressive, but more assertive and more masculine.
Thank you.
That's what studies show.
Thank you.
Not me.
Yep. And studies, as you know, do not lie.
They don't.
Mhm.
Neither does my notch count.
Bosch is not made in China. Bosch is not made in China. Find out how much that fucking Bosch cost. And then ask me how much I got it for.
It's like
Zero.
a luxury car that flashes its insignia on the ground when you open the door through a little LED.
Thank you.
We know it's running because there's a light on the ground that says, "What's up?"
Thank you. Enough. Nope. Oh, Henschel is cool. Henschel has been here for a long time. Chad's been here for you. I don't know. I don't know what any of these people are, to be honest with you. I think Sarah's legit because Sarah's got a channel. It's actually her. Yeah, she definitely is a chick. Yeah. Oh, burn like Christian Barrett Townsend's diabetic toes.
Oh,
Yeah. They're on fire. They are on fire. Never healing. He's got to wrap his toes like a fucking mummy just so he can leave the house and put on a pair of shoes. Bergs has mummy foot. Mummy foot. Yep. Yep. Thank you, Head and Shoulders. Yeah. I've had that thing for probably like over 10 years.
Yeah, mine I've had forever too. Something about that one like cleans really well. I guess it's really well seasoned by now.
Yeah. Hey, do any of you guys have cast iron skillets? Like cast iron pans or anything like that? Because I want to know how you clean them. I never use soap in mine. I never clean mine with soap.
I think everyone knows that. By now.
Yeah, but some people do. Some people use soap on the cast irons.
Well, we were led to believe that they're actually very delicate. Don't use cold water; it's gonna crack. And that shit doesn't.
Yeah.
But obviously,
Oh, you do have one. Okay. So how do you clean it, Chad?
there's scalding hot water.
Well, yeah, I know.
Wipe it down, and then I season it again with
Yeah.
olive oil, and it's good to go.
Just cooking oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell your Jew buddy I wish he was being smoked right now so I could taste his ribs. Oh my God. Smoke's a killer.
Yeah.
It's a real killer. Right?
Oh yeah, bring it on.
It's
go.
He's bona fide. Yeah.
I'm a boss. So let's go.
Yeah, cooking oil.
Jiu-jitsu, and I shoot ambidextrous.
So, Dimitri, I had someone over one time, and I'm like, "This is how you cook it," and they're like, "I'm not eating out of that." I'm like, "You don't understand. Like, you cook in it." It was Walter's girlfriend. So, you cook in it, right? And whatever's in there, first of all, dies off because it's too hot. It's too hot. All the bacteria dies off.
Used to keep like fat at the bottom, let it congeal. Remember that?
But you can. It's like it doesn't matter.
I could see like gas running that.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, when it gets to after I cook something, I like putting water in it. I boil it and I scrape it and then I just season it again. But I do notice that like one side's hotter than the other. No. Yeah, smoke's fucking crazy. Yep. Yep. Oh. Yeah, I think you're supposed to like do a slow heat. Yeah. I just do it right on the fucking stovetop.
Right on the ring.
Yeah. And again, when you heat the fucking pan up, trust me, you're killing all the bacteria on the pan. There's gonna be you're not gonna get sick off of it. Why does anyone care that he's Jewish? That's insane. Okay, relax, Dorian.
I'm Catholic.
Remember not to have
I'm a
the temp too
Cartelian
high.
Catholic.
Keep it between low. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, that's all. That's all. Thank you, Chad. Yeah, I just want to make sure I wasn't crazy. The first time I ever saw a cast iron skillet fucking actually cleaned, the guy took out rock salt. He had rock salt, and he used to scrub the pans with like this like heavy duty. It was like more.
It's sandy.
Yeah, it was like stronger than. It was like bigger granules than kosher salt. You know.
Like Himalayan pink salt and shit.
Yeah, yeah. And then you ever see those blocks that they have that you can put in the oven? They're blocks of salt, right? So what you're supposed to do, instead of adding salt to your chicken or steak or anything like that, you put it on this block and you cook on the block.
Huh.
You're supposed to season the meat. Does the doctor have his own channel? He should have his own channel.
I don't have my own channel.
You don't have his own channel.
I have an OnlyFans.
Yeah. My friend's dad has a large collection of cast iron pans and such. He takes them outside and seasons them. Yeah, you have to. Again, I've been cooking on this thing for, I would say, about 15 years. 15 years for sure. You know, I got that thing before I got the house. Oh my God. Sarah, chill. Take a chill pill. Oh, you know what they had? We went to a dispensary, right? And they had the CBD pills.
Yeah.
Not the THC, I'm sorry, the THC pills.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Expensive.
Everything there was like really expensive. Like I think like she wanted to get some gummies. They were going to charge her like $70.
Yeah, I mean, the THC pills.
Which one? What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know if the THC pills that I had were so good because they were they were made in a lab.
Religion bashing is old. Now it's bashing trans people. Get with the times. Dorian, please. Dorian, please. Yeah, it is getting hot in here. I think they want you. They want to see what you're wearing underneath that.
Nothing. Nothing. See what I'm saying? Wait. Is a Jew wearing a miraculous medallion?
Okay, you don't have to. No, you don't have to show everybody that you're not Jewish, guys. He's not a Jew. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Sarah, chill out, Sarah. Chill, Sarah. No, don't slowly for Sarah. Do it slowly for Sarah. Make her beg. Wow. Wow.
She's already getting entrance to my heart.
Oh, she loves medallions. She loves medallions. Oh my God. Yo, Sarah. Yep. Sarah, look how strong those hands are, Sarah. Just squeezing away. Yep. Yep. Oh my God, please, just an inch. She's saying. She's screaming it. Oh my God. She's begging for it. I love Japanese steakhouses. They just cook all the food in front of you. That's true, Gary. That is true. And of course, we love Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji, one of the greatest attractions in the Mawa Ramapo area of New York. And
Michelle K would know.
yeah, Michelle K. No.
He's been seen crawling up the mountain a couple times.
Yes, Bocce's. Okay, thank you, Carlos. Thank you. Yeah. It's Carlos Martinez.
Oh.
Also known as Joey Petrucci. Joey Petrucci. Yep. Scumbag. Good old scumbag Carlos. Good old scumbag Carlos. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. That's right. Leather King. Woo! Carlos, you busy, right? My friend. All right. All right, Carlos. I'm kidding, Carlos. Carlos, I hope that's not your name. I would never say that if it was. I apologize. I hope it's not. I just thought that there's no way that's your name. Melton always gets everything wrong. Melton is one of the most wrongest persons on planet Earth.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
The king is a piece of shit. You're right, Dorian Gray. Thank you. Sarah says the light is blocking the doctor's dimple.
I don't have a dimple.
Oh my God.
Dimples like floral or do I?
Carlos, I won't say it again. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I swear to God, man, I would never say that in 100 years. I'm sorry. Yeah, I love you too. I'm sorry. I apologize. Carlos, man. Yeah. Okay, now back to Sarah. I mean, do you want to see him do a twirl, Sarah? You can do a twirl. Oh, she loves dimples too.
She says she has. Oh.
Oh.
She has. That's adorable.
Get closer for Sarah. Oh my God.
I have to operate in the shadows. Yeah, I'm not
Oh boy, did you have fun today? Were you riff raffing? Were you riffraffing with your brother?
Yeah, who ran away?
Again?
Yeah, across the street and everything.
Oh, Wishbone. You can't do that, Wishbone.
What reason do you use to shave your head? Not even a minute. Well, don't shave it with scalp.
We buzz, Grizz. We buzz.
Yeah. Let's keep it at 2 millimeters
He
at all
doesn't.
times.
You can see the people set their hair on fire. He's in glass. He's a
That's medieval.
He's a white trash loser. Look good and hard, Sarah. Yep. Can you get blue balls from wearing a cock ring?
I mean, the cock ring is meant to maintain your erection, but it's not. It doesn't prevent you from shooting.
Yeah.
So
Carlos, what are you talking about, Carlos?
yeah,
Carlos has never obviously never wore a cock ring. Carlos is very scared of cock rings. Yep.
yeah, I wouldn't be afraid.
Guys, any more questions for the doctor?
Yeah, blue balls. You think there's only one way to get rid of those?
Yep. Anything else, guys?
Time or tug?
Oh, man. Oh.
If you all congested,
Dorian! Dorian, that's so funny. I got it, Dorian. That's so funny. That's so funny, Dorian. That was the best comment tonight. That was the best comment.
I don't get it.
So if you heard John Phillips speak, he's got like speech impediment. He's from South Jersey, so he's got like all this shit going. So she goes, Camilo has a PA and Ohio and West Virginia accent and is dumb as fuck. Oh man. Oh. Doctor, have you ever dealt with a case of phimosis from a patient? Phimosis?
I don't know what that is.
Dorian.
Oh, he's not a real doctor. He's not a real doctor. No, I just I've never heard of that condition.
I think you probably gotta look it up or something. That's what doctors do.
Phimosis is swelling of. So I guess it sounds like an erection that doesn't go down.
This chick was rubbing on me earlier. I was on a train, total stranger, and she got me hard where I wanted to bust. Wow. Thank you. Camilo still believes Lolly is a 36-year-old model. Oh my God. Yep. Thank you, Grizz. Thank you.
So phimosis is swelling of the phallus. Is that what?
Look up on your phone.
Huh?
Look up on your phone.
So there.
Oh.
And yeah, it's not uncommon to see in the emergency room people that took too much Viagra and they don't. They have a prolonged erection, and then you have to draw the blood out.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it drain your dick?
Yeah.
Oh.
If it extends past 6 hours, you have a real your dick, the tissue in your dick can like die.
Oh, God. A condition in which tight foreskin can be pulled. Tight foreskin only on circumcised children. Yeah.
I don't know. I think about that.
So we were talking about that before about getting circumcised. If guys were like kind of pissed off, a lot of guys were, and I'm like, yeah, but
They weren't.
no, they were that they were circumcised, and
Oh,
I thought to myself, I'm like, yeah, but there's other shit that would go along with that. Like, imagine if I get circumcised at the age of 17, 18 years old.
yeah, but that's rare.
I don't know. Thank you, Grizz. Thank
see a
you.
lot of just botched That was just done poorly.
Look at Grizz. Look at Grizz. There is only two genders. Mental health is not a gender. Oh my God, Grizz. Scream it from your scream that, Grizz. I want you to scream that from your outhouse, Grizz. Scream that from your outhouse tonight when the full moon. Oh, I saw a dog sun today. You ever see a dog sun? So guys, on the way back from Michelle's, I was on Seasons. You should go check it out. I saw a dog sun. So what a dog sun is it looks like there's 3 or 2 suns in front of you, and it's a yeah, but it's like kind of like the sun is facing you, and there's a rainbow in front of it, and it bends the light. So the light that's actually coming at you bends to both sides, and there's like 3 suns.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yup, exactly, Sarah. He wipes with a corn cob.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I mean, Sarah, you know he's a piece of shit. There's no doubt about it, Sarah. All right, guys, you want to? All right, let's hear about my dick, guys. Let's hear about my
Penis is the
dick.
color of the top of a penis,
Right. Okay.
but it's all the whole thing. But he is circumcised.
Can someone tell me whose penis you're talking about?
Noodles.
Noodles. Oh gosh.
Sorry, Barbie.
Okay, so it's shaped like a banana.
Yes, it's very banana.
And how big would you say it was?
He's a big boy. I don't know. He's big though.
Big in length or width?
Just the whole thing.
Really?
He's a big boy.
Like you would use the gold magnum?
Okay, we did do the sex, and when he did, it was like my eyeballs almost popped out of my head. And I don't think it's because, like, I was like, dude.
Yeah, thank you. Yep. I use 3 shells to wipe your ass. What's the worst thing you ever used to wipe your ass? Were you telling me about sticks a long time ago? Sticks and river rocks?
No, that's what Brady told me to use.
Oh. Big Banana WTG. Yep. It was humongous, Sarah. It was humongous. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna put something to eat. I'm fucking hungry. I had a chicken pot pie today. That was it. Should we get another one? Oh, it's from Demolition Man. Okay.
What is?
I don't know. Oh, 3 shells. Oh, okay. Did you ever see Demolition Man? I know what movie you're talking about. It was Sylvester Stallone. Yeah. Oh my God, Sarah wants to know about your banana.
My what?
Your banana.
No. Didn't I kill it once on your channel and you got
Yeah. And Sarah, if you have never seen it, you know, Sarah, it's all over the place. It's all over the place.
over my OnlyFans?
If you go on his OnlyFans, Sarah, you will find it, Sarah. Thank you, Buff Carrot. Buff Carrot, fantastic fucking video today. Absolutely great. Thank you for
I get
promoting.
paid $5 to evaluate women's bodies.
Oh my God. $5 to evaluate women's bodies on OnlyFans. Yep. Yes, Sarah. Sarah wants to know what your OnlyFans is.
No, I don't want to, like, I don't like to get, no, it's going to be Jew.
Yeah.
I'll share it out to you privately.
Sarah, if you want to come up, Sarah, and talk to the doctor, okay, you can. I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop it so hard, Sarah. Yep. There you go. Yep. Take it, Sarah. Take it. Take it. Sarah, take it. Yeah, what did you think of DNA? Yeah, that woman that was talking all crazy. Did you fuck her? DNA, the woman you were talking.
Last night?
Yeah.
Once you asked me my penis?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really have much of a chance to evaluate her.
Oh wow. Wow. He needs more evaluation on DNA. Yeah. More evaluation. Oh my God, I can't. I'm so nervous. DNA, Sarah, do it. Sarah, just do it, Sarah. Make your dreams become a reality, Sarah. Grizz, you can hop up here too, by the way. You're a great guy, Grizz. I would love to have you up here, Grizz. It would be my honor. It would be my honor to have you up here. Fucking white trash. Fucking shit. When he comes up here, I'm gonna give him fucking such a fucking beating. Such a beating.
Pleasure.
Yep. Grizz is smoking. I mean, Grizz is quitting smoking tomorrow, so
Oh,
we're all congratulating him. Good job, Grizz.
tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow.
Yep. And the day after that. Go ahead, guys. Take the link. Yep. The doctor gets a house call? Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Yep. Grizz, I know you probably don't. You probably can't come up right now because your wife and your children want to use the phone to watch TV, right? It's their turn to use the magic device, right? I can't trust myself coming up there. Doc is so hot. Okay, Grizz. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh my God.
Thank you, Chris.
Oh, you know what we could do? When we turn the lights
Right.
off, let's turn the lights off, right?
Yeah.
And you can use your phone light to light yourself, like unzip for Sarah.
It's still pretty bright. Could be way too bright.
See it? No, it's gotta be bright. No, not your dick.
Oh,
Your chest.
well, that's
He wants to see the chest. Yeah. Do it slow, Sarah. Yep. Do it slow, Sarah. Oh yeah. Wow.
that's as well as I got.
Wow, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. That was really, really good.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh, Sarah might be Melton John. Sarah might be Melton John, Dimitri. You might be onto something, Dimitri. You might be onto something. Oh, that does it. I'm going. Go ahead, Grizz. Take the link, Grizz. Take the link. Yep. Yep. Grizz, take that fucking link, Grizz. I dare you, Grizz. I dare you. See, Melton John's watching this, and Melton John's furious at you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because he's a oh, Thank you, Don. Thank you, Don. Don Casanova, thank you. Great man, Don Casanova. Mm-hmm. Guys, you got a chance to talk to two primo Italians. Two primo Italians. Go ahead. Come on. I'm chewing Wrigley's. Wrigley's Double Mint. Double Mint, my favorite bubble gum ever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What? 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 I'm just trying, no? I forgot. Yes, we got on you? Yeah, man. That's my fault. I forgot. I need a flathead. Or like even a fucking quarter or something. Oh, wait. Here's a penny. Flat? Yeah. Slot. All right, now what I need that tool that tool stuff. Oh. Guys, that's a new Bosch. That's a new Bosch. Oh, who's this? Oh.
Notice the name here now, Doc. Doc, check out the name here now. I'm speaking for Sarah Beth. Sarah, Doc, you are one hot tamale. I would love to smell you underneath your Dutch oven, man. I tell you what, sweetie, you're hot.
That's the white trash guy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Grizz,
that's
thank
not
you.
me talking. That's Sarah Beth.
Yeah. Grizz, listen, again, man, excellent show the other night. I want to do that again with you if you want. And also, congratulations on deciding to quit smoking. So
Intention is everything.
Yeah.
Action is overrated.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have a lot of hopes on that, but we'll see what happens on the quit smoking. I know
yeah, I mean, it's good for everyone, dude. I mean, I know I don't have to tell you that. You're a grown man, you know.
Yeah.
So what's going on? I heard you guys had bad weather up there. Things weren't going too well.
Spring is not ever going to hit this year. I mean, spring is just a fantasy this year.
You're kind of like, I don't know if people know you, but you're kind of like a homesteader, right?
No,
if you aren't,
I'm just a country boy.
All right, so you got a wood, you got a mill, you plant, you mill your own wood, you got chickens, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but let's get this right, guys. A homesteader is a yuppie word that the people that can buy their way on into it, you buy your way into homestead. That's homesteading, and that's not me.
Yeah,
I'm just a country boy trying to survive.
Sorry to cut this off. So what's going on? People don't know about Big Steve, ENT, any of these people. If you were going to promote anyone on the Boyd out of your community, right? Who do you think should be in the Boyd? Do you think it should be Big Steve, Bobby McNutt?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know enough about the Boyd. I don't go to the Boyd.
You're lying. You're lying.
I wonder why.
The mill is awesome. You're right, Sarah. He's got this whole big setup over there. I think Grizz is great. I love watching Grizz. Grizz, why don't you cam up more often?
Just don't feel like it. A lot of times, okay. Part of it is my internet really does suck here. So for me to cam up, it takes more bandwidth and stuff. Right now, I got good bandwidth today, but so most of the time, I don't feel like fighting with it. I turn the cam off, and then I can live stream better. I'll be right back. I got company here. Just give me a minute.
No problem. Yeah. Grizz does look awesome. Again, he's got the look. I really told Grizz, I was like, I really think as far as your channel goes, I love the live streams, but for him to do a review video on something would be absolutely awesome. Like getting like him to review a product that he's been using for a guy like that. You're gonna trust him. He lives in like the middle of nowhere. This guy, supposedly. Again, I don't know. But Grizz is a great guy. I love Grizz. Grizz is from the first community ever that I was ever at. It was the homesteading community, and great guy. I don't know what satellite internet is, by the way. Yeah. So he's got this. I'll explain, Grizz. Sorry, I'm super stoned. Grizz is from this community. There's drama there. There's everything that goes on here over there, and there's a couple characters over there that I think have the potential of being humongous, and they just don't. They don't do it. Like Steve. I really believe Steve could be a good YouTuber.
He's too lazy, though.
Yeah, but so what do you think about all these people who are on YouTube? They don't have anything to do all day, but they have a YouTube channel and they make pointless content, or it's not even. They have all time in the day.
Like you mean?
Well, I mean, you produce great content. How many views did you get on that one video?
I don't hardly get any views anymore when I release a video, but I haven't been so focused on it. And some of the channels, I'll just put it on out there. A lot of people just kind of get tired of feeling like they got to be on a schedule to get a video released, and feel like each time they make a video, they got to try to make it better and better and better, and a person gets burned out.
All right, but you made a very good video, and you got thousands and thousands of views, right? Like 100,000.
Some of my videos got 400,000 and 500,000 views.
Yeah, so these are good videos. These are great videos. Who's this? Oh, yo, Rick, what's up?
So what is
Hey,
this?
Rick.
Family reunion or something?
Can you believe this guy came up here?
Yeah.
I'm like shocked, man. I'm really honored to have Grizz up here. Grizz, now that you cammed up, can you show us the fingers that you cut off?
Yeah, I've showed them to you before. It's you can't hardly notice them here. This finger here, I cut the flat off, just the tip of it, right to the bone. And this finger here, I sliced the meat off to the bone on the sideways, like I was sharpening the pencil.
I thought you were like you had like nubs and stuff like that.
No, nothing like that.
Yeah.
And I want to show you the scar on my leg right here. I'd have to pull my pants down, and I'm not like the guys that go bragging around of how much they got. I'm the guy that
you have to move that beard's going to get in the way.
How much I got.
Yeah. Rick, so how you been, man? Everything good?
Pretty good. Just work a lot,
Yeah. So, Rick, let me ask you a question, because you watch the same show I do. What is this beef with Big Steve, Grizz, and fucking Iron Dog, and all these people?
Everybody in that whole community tried to do everything they could to help Big Steve. They tried to give him good advice. They tried to give him money. They did everything they could possibly do. and he just kept on. It was not. He won't even try to help himself one little bit. That's the bottom line. He will not try to do it. I did everything I know to do, and I finally had to cut ties with him.
Yeah. I remember you guys trying to help him out tremendously. I remember Sherry and everybody, and you know,
he could be big and boy, if he could handle the trolls trashing him 50 or 100 at a time, like a Rich Life or somebody, and and put up with it, you know, even cuss him out and do all that stuff, you know, that he does like he did, he would be the biggest streamer you ever seen in a drama community or Boyd or one of them. He would be great in that.
Yeah, he would be awesome.
He'll dish it out cussing you, but he can't take it when it comes back at him.
And I think someone like him, like if he went outside and did things, I think people would really give. I mean, you saw what happened to Michelle today, right?
Yeah.
You know, that woman made $100 an hour because she left the house, because she was telling people she was going to leave the house. Steve could do the same fucking thing. Steve could do the same thing, and I'm telling you, man, like I would love to see Steve get out of the house and go to certain stores, maybe do food reviews. I don't know. You just
keep trying to help her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You keep trying to help her. It's funny. Everybody just gives you a hard time for trying to help her. It's kind of weird, but you come off as trolling a lot of times when you're talking shit to people and telling them my stuff. You know, you come off like that. But Boyd has some really incredible, good people in it. Most of the people in it are super nice people that would give you the shirt off their back to help you, you know.
Rick, it really only takes like one or two, man. It sucks. You know?
Hey, Rick, how old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
42.
Okay, Rick's 42. How old are you, Noodles?
43.
Okay, well, show the top of your head.
Okay, enough.
Take
Grizz.
your hat off, Rick.
Grizz.
Guys, I'm 64. I'm 64, y'all.
Okay. Ha ha ha. Because you got low T. And bald men do it better. Yep.
I got a lot of hair.
Okay, enough. Guys, what do you guys think about the mustache? People are saying I look like a pre-AIDS Freddie Mercury when he was healthy, and all that stuff. What do you think about the mustache?
Oh, they was following Season's lead. Your mustache is fine. Nothing wrong with your mustache. That's all they were doing. The buddy system.
Look at this. Look at this shit. Noodles troll Seasons for 2 years with his fake love.
That's DNA.
Oh my God. Now we know that's not true. I still love Seasons. I have a feeling that next month we're going to be going out again. It is what it is.
By the way, DNA, in answer to your question, hell no, I would never put anything in my beard other than food. Just for mints, I ain't using no beard stuff. No, nothing but food goes into this beard, and that's so I can snack on it later. That
He's
stuff.
like the hillbilly, like Rodney Dangerfield or something.
Food. That leaves a bad taste in the food.
That's so funny, Grizz. So funny. So, Grizz, what's going on with your channel? You don't want people over there now, and Geg goes over there. I see you talking to some people. You know, they're being good.
You know, I seriously, I don't care if people come on over to my channels and stuff. I just don't like to do the Boyd type of drama and I know I come over here and I like to poke a lot of fun and stuff, all in fuzzies. And I like some of that on my channel, but I don't like it to get too carried away, if you know what I mean. Now, as far as my videos, I haven't really been doing much videos, and I do plan on. I got a new circular saw. Well, it's an old one made in the early 1920s.
Yeah.
But I got a new circular sawmill that I'm bringing on up here, and I'm going to be doing a lot of video on bringing that, dismantling it and hauling it here and setting it up. And so I should be back to making some good video content here pretty soon. When the weather cools
Hey, Rick, does this guy ever shut up, Rick?
No.
He just keeps on talking.
No, I can answer for you. No.
Grizz, I don't care what they say about you, Grizz. You're a real big piece of shit, Grizz. Yep.
Yep, I am. And proud of it.
Yeah. You know, when I go over your live streams, like I don't know if like you're in a mood or I don't know if like I'm ever gonna piss you off. I've never done it, and you're a good sport, and I think people realize that. But again, yeah, his channel is not for that. If you guys want information, like you joke around a little bit. I think you're a very funny guy. So.
Yeah, some of like there was one of your followers or somebody that comes to your channel that came onto my last live stream, and I just went ahead and blocked them because some of the stuff I just don't even want it to go there.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
Bobby,
I mean,
how can I find?
I don't like to block people. But when some stuff just I don't want it around.
Yeah, no, because a few years ago, it was brutal trolling. I remember seeing all that stuff, and I don't think it's like that anymore. I think that person's gone, and I think these people.
Well, Rick knows that I used to never block anybody. I mean, I was adamant, don't block.
He's a free speech advocate.
Yeah.
Well,
so Rick, what's going on with your channel? Are you doing anything now or no?
I'm not really doing anything with it. I work all the time. I don't have time to do it.
Yeah. Rick, I used to love I used to love listening to you. I really wish. I know it sounds stupid. It might sound gay, but I would love to hear you read a fucking story. Yeah.
I would like to start up a live stream and run Bobby Manut videos on a loop. Them shit shows like he did.
Yeah. All right, DNA AIDS. Again, I'm doing catching up. I haven't seen these guys on panel together in a long time. Yeah. So.
DNA, it's okay. Noodles whenever I'm on channel, that everybody says my live streams are boring as hell. Noodles says that even. So the reason why you're saying boring here is because I'm on the panel. It's not because of Noodles. It's because of me. We know that.
I love what Grizz. I'm going to tell you something right now. I sit at the table when I see you go live. I watch it, man. I sit there and watch it. I think it's a great channel. I love listening to you guys talk.
And I'm not trying to be entertaining or anything. I'm just sitting on up there because I feel like chatting.
Hey, Sherry.
Yeah. Now, Sherry Jackson is saying, "Happy Easter, Rick and Grizz." You guys both celebrate Easter, right?
Oh yeah.
Happy Easter, Sherry. No, I don't really celebrate Easter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
I don't celebrate no bunny, rabbit, or eggs.
So what's going? Who does anyone know where Sherry K is? What happened to her?
I blocked you.
She texted me
I don't know
not too long ago and was pissed because she said I was going into some really terrible places with known liars and scammers and all these places on YouTube, and I'm like,
Dude, she really tried to get some guy jammed up. I mean, if that was true, it's like, what the fuck, man? She wasn't. I don't know if she was crazy or not, but whatever.
We did a lot of streams together, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
she was like a bulldog, to a lot of things, but it just kept getting more outrageous and till I just couldn't take it anymore. Yeah.
She's quite the character.
You know what I think happened? I think that woman, Just Me, Jasmine, really got those women jealous, and when you guys started talking to them, it was like game on. I think it got a lot of women jealous. I think it got Sherry jealous.
I don't know. I never saw that she was jealous of anybody. I mean, she was married. She had a good husband. I knew him, talked to him,
Yeah.
I never saw that part of it, but it just things kept spiraling out of control,
Yeah. So, Rick, let me ask you a question. You got a toilet in your house, right?
3 of them, yeah.
All right. When you push the thing, it flushes the shit, the piss, all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't ever have to see it again.
Poop in
It
your own
gets
house?
taken care of. It goes far away from your house, right?
Poop in your own house?
You
call me disgusting? Yeah. I would never poop inside my house. I don't care how it's disposed of.
I don't have a Johnny house. No.
Really?
No, I got a septic tank out and buried way out down the hill down there somewhere.
Rick, everyone wants to know, is Grizz's outhouse a smoker or an actual outhouse? Because you've been talking about that, Grizz, that it's an actual smoker. It's not an outhouse.
Well,
Is
you
that
know, if
true?
you eat a lot of hot peppers, it could be both a smoker and an outhouse. You know.
Well, it is a smoker and an outhouse. Now, I tell you what, they using it for the outhouse is the secret to all the blessed aromas that comes out of that smoker. I mean, I tell you what, it is heaven in this. Guys, you guys haven't had jerky until you've had jerky out of my smoker outhouse.
Poop jerky. I've heard him say a lot of times, though, that that's a smoker.
I'm telling you guys, the secret's in the sauce.
I poop in my neighbor's yard on Sunday and read their paper. I like the comics. Thank you, Keyboard Rainbow. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know, Grizz. We live two opposite lives. Mine couldn't be any better. Yours couldn't be any worse. Are you ever thinking about possibly coming to Manhattan and doing an IRL live stream?
I will never get any further than 30 miles from home ever again.
Really?
Seriously.
Yeah. I'm telling you something right now. And I saw it with my own fucking eyes. Portland, I've never seen anything like that. That was like something from Mad Max. That was something. And dude, I'm telling you, I don't see him in Manhattan. You know, that was Escape from New York. That was fucking Mad Max. Never.
They turned it into a business with the homeless people. I mean, in Los Angeles, the top person overcharge of it makes about $250,000 a year. The next person $100,000. 50 for the other ones running out doing the work. They're never going to fix it if people's making livings off of it.
What really sucks about that is Portland did such a great job of inviting all the homeless people to that city, and now they're starting to try to squash and try to run them on out. And those homeless people are starting to move on out here. That we're starting to have a homeless problem here around here now, because Portland invited them all there, and now they're pushing them on out. They got to go somewhere, so now they're coming out to our smaller communities.
So when I was in Southeast Portland, I was out there with Seasons, and you see them walking. It's the suburbs, and you see these people walking through the neighborhoods looking for stuff. Her furniture got taken out of her backyard one of the nights I was there. Then we're driving up to go see her parents, and there's some nice neighborhoods out in Portland or around the area, and you see them walking around these multi-million-dollar houses too. It's really, really crazy, really, really crazy. So Dimitri wants to know, why won't he leave outside 30 miles or out of his town?
Very easy answer on that. And I have done a lot of traveling. I've traveled all over the United States. Alaska, Hawaii, Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana, Missouri. I mean, I've been all over. But several years ago, I broke my back, and it's hard for me to sit in a vehicle for more than a half hour to an hour at a time.
Yeah. You broke your back. You broke your back falling off a house, right?
A retirement center. It was a 3-story retirement center up in Salem.
Yeah. So Grizz has had a pretty fucking crazy life. I didn't know you lived in Alaska until last month. You told me about that.
Yep.
Wow.
I went to work one morning, 60 degrees above zero. 2 hours later, it was 60 below zero.
Wow. And your wife followed you? Were you married at the time or no?
No, I was single up there.
Yeah.
Now, you heard about the 90-pound weakling that went to Alaska. He came back a husky fucker. Well, that wasn't me. I went up to Alaska weighing 240 pounds and came back weighing 160.
Wow. How tall are you? You're a tall dude, right?
I'm 6'2".
Yeah. Yeah, you're a big guy, man. Rick, you think you could take him in a fight, Rick?
I wouldn't want to have to try.
No, trust me. Hey, I'm not some tough guy.
Yeah. No. No, you're a good guy, Grizz. You know, I don't know. How does Grizz smoke so many cigarettes in such a short period of time? You had to have taken like 3 or 4 hour breaks before you can get another nicotine high. He says, well, I do that too. I've almost smoked the whole pack.
Drinking caffeine and coffee and stuff makes you smoke a lot more
Yeah.
too.
Okay, Brian. Thank you. Now, what do you think about these comments saying that Rick looks like Bob Ross and Grizz looks like one of the guys from the Duck Dynasty?
Yeah, I look like Uncle Si.
I've heard the Bob Ross one before, but most of the time it was what's the guy from Shameless? His name plays on that TV series Shameless.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know his name. Yeah,
Most of the time I get that one.
you get a lot of that down where you live.
Where
You
I
must be famous.
I've literally had people come up to me in the store and ask me, "Was I?" That you know,
You tell them, yeah.
my hair pulled back, ponytail swinging out. They think I'm that guy from Shameless.
I'm glad Grizz is older than me. I'm tired of being the old guy. Wow, Grizz ain't that old. Grizz, how old are you?
64.
Yeah,
64.
that's not old. I mean, do you think it's old? Do you feel old? I feel old at 43, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mentally, no, but physically, I mean, yeah, my body hurts all the time in this cold weather.
Yeah. You ever thinking about moving?
No.
You're gonna die there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Oregon here. You know, for the climate for the most part usually is pretty decent. We don't have severe cold weather. I mean, it might get down to like 10 degrees a couple days of winter, but usually our average winter temperature usually is 45, 50. A summer temperature hot is 106. You know, it usually doesn't break 100 very often.
Rick, this guy don't shut up, man. Rick, how is it down by you? Are you getting a lot of Northerners moving down there?
Not really.
Really?
It's a few. If you go down into the Raleigh Durham at Research Triangle Park, there's a
Yeah.
lot of northern people move into that area for the jobs and stuff. But most people go to Florida. You know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're coming down there, man. I swear to God, like everybody I ask, these union guys that I work with, I said, "Where are you going to go when you retire?" And they always say there.
Yeah, it's cheap here. The standard of living is cheap. I saw the average house sale was 162,000. It made me think about like in New Jersey or New York and some of those places. The average home sale is like 562,000. You know,
Yeah. How much you guys paying in taxes down there? Like basically nothing, right?
mine's like $700 a year.
Yes, that's crazy, dude. This is the thing. Like, you go down south. If you're from up here, you go down south. Even when I went out west, I couldn't believe how much they were paying. But they're getting this. You guys are getting the same services as us. Same fucking services, man. And it's like paying almost paying $10,000 a year.
How much property do you have, Rick?
13 acres.
13.
I have
Okay.
nothing. I have nothing. I live on a fucking like postage stamp, dude. You
I
know?
can see through the woods where the other road is. I can see a house way over there, but I can't get to them. You know.
Yeah. So again, like anybody from up here that doesn't move down there when they retire, they're crazy. You know, and it's beautiful down there. It's beautiful down there.
You can go an hour one way and be in the mountains, and you can go about 3 hours in south and be at the coast. You know, you can have whatever you want, whatever you want to be in.
Yeah. And it's a free state too. You can basically do whatever the fuck you want. No one's gonna bother you.
Yeah, just don't get caught with weed.
Yeah, that's you know what. When people ask me like if there is one thing that I really disagree about Trump or what he should have lifted the federal ban on that or whatever.
You can have your porch full of guns, have them stacked up on the inside the door. If the cops come in, they'll kick the guns out of the way, but you better not have no weed or you.
Yeah.
You know, I tell you what, I voted to legalize weed here in Oregon, and I'm regretting it.
Why?
We're having a lot more problems with theft and other problems. So, and since they legalized it, we've had a lot more homeless people moving in.
Yeah, but I don't think that has anything to do with the weed, man.
I think it's a big part of it.
I think there's
And
other things going on around that area. Because I heard you can't really get arrested for having any drug in Oregon.
In the big cities, yeah, you can get arrested for having meth or coke or any of that stuff still here, but in Portland, no.
Yes, that's
It's
wild.
not as bad here as it used to be. They kind of, you about got to shove it in their face. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
I mean, they used to be that they would hunt you down because of the fines and the money they get off of it, but they're not as bad in most places here in North Carolina anymore as the weed. It's still illegal, but they kind of tolerate it to a certain extent. You wouldn't want
because
me
they know
down.
they know that it's going to be legal in like a year or two.
You just cross the line into Virginia and you can get all you want. 30 minutes away.
What they're going to have a problem down there with is with the Northwest where Grizz lives. Everybody's growing it. Everybody's growing it. You got prime fucking seasons to grow that stuff. They're gonna have a real big problem if they don't make that legal, like growing it, because they don't allow that here in New Jersey. You can't grow it. You can only buy it and you can only consume it.
Right.
Oh, we can grow it. You can grow it here.
We can't do that here. That's what I'm saying. So if where Rick lives, if they don't legalize that, they're gonna have a lot of people in jail.
Well, hemp's
a lot
legal.
of people in jail.
And there's fields of it. It look like nothing but giant buds, and it's just CBD that, and the rest of the people that got the real stuff around there too. I mean,
what they're doing here in Oregon on those big old weed farms like that, there is the way they have it set on up is they can't show a profit. I don't know how they're working those weed farms because they can't show a profit. All the profit goes to the state.
Growers in New Jersey. Well, you probably have to have a license for it, but I can't grow it. I can buy it. I can gift it. I can consume it, but I can't grow it. I can't sell it.
Well, we can't sell it here unless you sell it through a legal through the weed stores.
Yeah, but the way they get around it over here, and I think the cops are actually cracking down on it, is they have like a kind of like a Grubhub where you call or you email a place, they show up with weed, but you buy a bag of chips from them, and the bag of chips might cost $125. You know what I'm saying? So they can't.
Yeah, those are some expensive chips.
No kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've sent them seeds. Again, I was told, John, you can't grow weed in New Jersey, right? You can't grow weed in New Jersey, right? Without a license? No. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Only in New York.
Oh, only in New York. Okay.
That's strange. Most places have it where if it's legal to smoke, they usually have it where you can grow 2 or 3 plants of your own, or 5 or something like that.
A lot of that is when they legalized it here initially, the only people that could grow it was the ones with a medical card.
Yeah, so we used to make our own wine every year, and that wasn't illegal. I just surprised you can't grow your own weed, because you got to actually make weed, right? Like you can't just pick it and smoke it, right? You got to dry it out. You got to do a lot of shit to it. You got to trim it. It's a whole process.
You do all
I
that
just don't
in a
see the
week.
difference between that.
It doesn't take but a few days to dry,
Michigan allows you to grow 5 plants per person, I think. A lot of these states are like that.
My son-in-law lives there. He grows his own. It's up to 12 now, I think.
Wow.
Here in Oregon,
marijuana garden.
You can have 30. You can have 30 plants and 2.5 pounds in possession.
Wow.
In your home, you can't take the 2.5 pounds with you in the vehicle, but you can have up to 2.5 pounds in your home.
Really? Yeah, I think we're allowed to transport something like not 2 pounds, but I forgot how much you could transport. And the regulations got weird. So if I'm driving around, the law says that it has to be in the original container, and you can't have it loose or anything like that. It's just like kind of weird.
Well,
I don't know why they're making us do that, but
I used to grow it, and I could transport 2.5 pounds, but I had the grower's license for somebody that had a medical marijuana card, so I could grow for them, and I could transport what I grew like up to 2.5 pounds. I could transport that to them, but that was the only way that I could do it. And
so
I
that
and
you
I
used to
couldn't make
do
a
that.
profit. I couldn't charge him more than what it cost me to grow it. I could only charge him the actual cost. So there was no money in it for me to do that.
Well, Buds and Hazards, I heard that if the state couldn't do anything or the county couldn't go after you, they usually got like the feds involved. They got the U.S. Marshals to come in and take your shit. That's what
Where
I
they
always
got you
heard.
was on the
I saw a
banking.
documentary on it. They were doing that in California.
Where they were getting people here was on the banking. And when
Yeah.
even when they legalized it, the pot shops, the smoke shops, and the stuff that they had here, they legalized them and everything else. But the feds was still going in there busting them. They couldn't open up a bank. They'd take all the money from the bank because it all becomes drug money then.
Yeah, so the way they do it in New Jersey, when you go into a dispensary, they want cash, right? So if you pay with a card for some strange reason, right? They have to like let's say it's $4.25. They can't break the five. They can't break the five. So it has to be it has to be an even amount. I guess they can't add tax. I don't know.
Yeah, that cash was a big deal when they first started that all around places, trying to figure out how to make that work because they couldn't put the money in the bank.
Yeah. Well, I heard that even if you're, let's say, you're a tobacco farmer, and you start growing weed, that's the ATF comes after you.
Mm-hmm.
So
they've arrested people here on CBD for stuff like if you've plotted this field out to grow CBD weed in, and something happened, it rained that field out, and you moved it to another one of your fields, they'd come arrest you for having it in the wrong place, not where they knew it was at.
Dorian, what would you like us to talk about, Dorian? I mean, I'm trying to tread lightly with Grizz. I don't want him to leave. Okay, Rick came up here. This is again, I don't get this very often. What do you want us to talk about? Seriously,
it's a family reunion.
Jesus, let me divorce this family.
So what are you guys doing tonight? Grizz, you don't drink anymore. You're going to think about quit smoking and stuff like that. Rick, what are you doing?
I'm just hanging out.
Just chilling, relaxing. Rick, you let me ask you a question, Rick. If I told you, all right, this vape I have right here, this Ozone vape, Maui Wowie, okay? If I told you on the back that it says, okay, on the back it says percentage of THC, D9-THC percent, okay? It says 85.94. Is that a lot?
Yeah. 89% THC.
I got this for $25. $25.
I didn't even have Maui Wowie anymore.
This is Maui Wowie, bro.
Is it sativa or That's probably about a 70% sativa.
Full aboard. Oh. Woo. Thank you, buds. Thank you. Okay. Okay, Bubba. Okay. Yeah. Boy, Oh boy. I heard that dog's dog died or something, right? His daughter's dog.
Yeah, I think that's what he said.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know that's what they were talking about the other night when I went in there. And I was like, oh shit. Who the fuck is. Stop. No. Yeah. Concentrates are high. Thank you, Dimitri. Indica is where it's at. Is that what Maui Wowie is? An indica?
Indica's a good head buzz. The sativa is more of a body buzz, where if you're hurting, it's better for the pain, you know?
Yeah, I got the Granddaddy Purple too, bro. Granddaddy Purple. Yep. Oh, yeah. Boop, boop. Oh. Oh, it feels so good. That feels so good, Rick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I'm. Okay.
So where's all the guys at in your house tonight? Nobody's around. Don't see Doc or any, Watt or any of them. They all watching TV.
Wait, Rick, I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right. Hey, folks. Welcome to the Noodles. I mean, not Noodles. Welcome to the Bobby Star. I mean, not Bobby Star. Hey, Grizz, what's his name this week? I'm joking. There's what?
Aren't we on Bobby McNutt's show? We all know that he took on the name Bobby Starr to name himself after his daddy.
No. I just thought that was a very funny name. I took it, and I think people like Leather Queen. They like Leather King. What did you think about Leather Queen last night? Putting on the lashes and the makeup.
That's pretty gay.
I couldn't watch that. I had to leave.
Really?
Pink lips is definitely your color, no doubt about
it. But you really, Chris, you really left?
I was too afraid that Doc was going to get lucky and score that night.
Come on. Let's all grow up. It's a joke. It's a goof. It's just, yeah.
I knew that. Watching the people in the chat was hilarious, though.
Yeah, they hated it. Yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat, man. I'm fucking hungry. I had a chicken pot pie from Wendy's. Did you have it yet?
Yeah.
It's fucking good, right?
Oh yeah, delicious.
It's so good.
And I go between the spicy one or the other traditional.
We don't have the spicy up here.
I got it here. It's delicious.
Oh yeah. I know what I'm gonna have tonight. Yup, mac and cheese. Mac and cheese, the ShopRite brand. Yep. Just add butter and milk. Well, guess what? We don't have any milk, so we're gonna use water.
That'll work. If you had some sausage, Italian sausage, fry that up, chop it up, put that in the mac and cheese. Oh my god.
Yeah, I had the Cheetos Fire mac and cheese the other night. It was terrible, absolutely terrible.
Any type of macaroni and cheese that comes out of a box sucks.
What do you eat? Billionaire.
If I'm having mac and cheese, my wife's going to make it from scratch. It's so easy to make.
Right. Yeah. Right. This is where this Homestead bullshit is very phony. Your wife don't cook for you.
It tastes so much better.
Wow, that was quick.
Keep on building up that double chin there, Noodles. That was like that comment.
Get it up, Grizz.
That didn't take KFC long to get here.
Nope.
Chicken pot pie. It was quick.
Hold on, guys. I gotta boil some goddamn water. Yep. Oh my God, this bosh is amazing. Rick, did you see my new dishwasher?
I think I did. I think you were showing that in one other video.
Look at this Bosch.
Oh,
This is a Bosch. Look at this. Brand fucking new. Fell off the back of a truck. Yep. Wow, amazing.
I like my dishwasher better.
Are you shitting me? You got that off?
I
Fell off a
crying. I just slap her and tell her to
Yeah,
stop.
dude. Look at this. Look at all the. And when you turn it on, you know how you know if it's on? It has a red light on the bottom. Yeah. All right, we're back. So my macaroni and cheese.
David the ass eater.
If your dishwasher ain't moaning and groaning, she ain't turned on yet.
That's right.
Seasons his own Camilla's right now.
Oh, I'm sure. That fucking witch. Looking for trouble. Nothing but trouble, Grizz. Rick, you were right about her. You were 100% right about her, Rick.
I call him right every once in a while.
100% right about that. Let me pull out the salt.
Hey, Rick,
Yeah.
that night that you got hit and your wife came on there, you're perfectly okay with me playing that?
I don't care.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure on that.
Yeah. I mean, all she basically says is he begged me to come back. He said he was suffering from mental illness and all that shit. I know. And she'd been gone about a year and a half. So I mean, it's all true. I mean, it's not nothing made up about it. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's not the stuff that I really want to play. It's all the smack talk that she does on there when she tells Sherry to shut up, basically, and you know.
Oh yeah.
That was funny.
I mean, it looks bad on me because somebody's on the panel there, you know, and then there she is in the house, you know, and it all hits a fan when the cops show up, you know. But
that was because of Jasmine, right? Like Jasmine kind of like started that shit, right?
not really. I mean, I got swatted. That's what brought it all out. We was just sitting there having a conversation, me, Grizz, Sherry.
No, but like, wasn't there like after effects from that, like where like people were kind of like accusing you of you were telling them stories, like it was none of their business, you know? And
I
they
never lied to anyone. My wife had been gone a year and a half, you know.
Yeah.
That wasn't that. I never lied to anybody. I just didn't tell them she had came back.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's why I never understood. But those women got on your back, man, like hardcore.
Oh,
hardcore.
And then to have 10 carloads of cops there at the same time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, everything happened at once. I bet you that was a hectic night for you there.
Oh my God. But I mean, it is what it is. I can't change it. You know, what happened?
Well, I'll tell you what, there was some good entertainment. Now I just wish I still had the live stream. I think I completely deleted the one that I had of, you were there, Noodles, on that one live stream that I had on the Evil Roy Slade channel. Where Sherry K came on up there. And Rick, it was your fault. You told Sherry K said she wasn't going to be there. You told Sherry K that I needed her on the panel with Butter and Noodles. You remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, I did set her up a little there, sort of.
Well, then Butter made that comment about fingering the children in her Sunday school class. Oh man, she really went off with that with that Boston accent that she had.
I will find out where you live. Remember
that? I'm telling you that, like she, and then when she went after that guy, like that, it was. I don't even that picture that you got. Where did you get that picture from? Remember that picture that Bobby McNutt was passing around supposedly of me?
Oh, it was being passed around between Sherry and Bobby, and all of them was some guy that worked for the sanitation department in New York. That's the one you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't you, though.
Right, but who gave that to them?
I don't know. Unless she really hired a detective that went to New York and looked. But
yeah, because she was telling me I was talking to some woman outside of that never happened.
That stream that Grizz is talking about, she was screaming, "I will find out where you live, motherfucker," in that Massachusetts voice. And I recorded it and put it on a loop. And 2 or 3 streams later, I was playing that over and over and over and over. Oh, well, fine.
Yeah, Bobby McNutt got so pissed off at you doing that.
No one's heard from him at all.
He's still
alive.
He really is.
Really?
You got it right in your stream yesterday, Grizz. I was listening. You had it all right. 99% of it.
Yeah, I was pretty good guessing on where it was at.
Yeah.
All of it.
He's still alive. He faked it. But
it's just weird. Like he's so this is one thing that I noticed, and I've seen it over and over again when they go after people with mental health problems. And so there would be times I would be like, it would be like maybe like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I was getting ready for work, and I get a phone call from like a number, and I pick up, and I think it would, it would either be someone pranking me or whatever. It would be Bobby McNutt on the phone. But I think fucking Botter was calling him and friggin' linking the calls or whatever.
Mm-hmm. He's good at that. He would call everybody I knew using my number, text them all kinds of weird stuff. They were so bad at me, they didn't know what to do. Like, what happened to you? Why are you telling me all this? And I hadn't talked to anybody.
That happened a while ago.
He called up the cops on my live stream. He called up the cops using my phone number, so it made it look like I had called them.
Me too.
Yeah, he said that he would do that to me all the time. This is the thing, though. When he was doing that, right, he was supposedly 11 years old.
That makes it tough to swallow.
I don't. Yeah. So,
I'm not. I don't believe you were Rosemary's grandson.
Well, so I remember a while ago, this was when I was working at the Trump Tower. I was coming home one night, right? And you had a live stream, and Botter had been talking about mods that had died like 3 years back or 4 years ago or something like that. You remember that?
Yeah.
And you called me and told me that. And you're like, it has to be someone who's been here for a while.
It had been like 2 years earlier. She was a mod on my stream for years, and she was into like a CIA person that took all the data and stuff for them. That was her job before she retired.
Right.
I couldn't remember her name, and I was saying, who was that used to be? And Botter just started typing in chat her name, when she passed away, how long she was a mod for me, all these details. He didn't even look it up. It came so quick that, he knew it all right off the top of his head. I was like, how in the world did he know that? Yeah. That would have meant he was 9 or 10 years old when he was doing that. Watching.
Yeah. Somebody else was like, so my biggest thing is, again, as far as the swatting goes, they never told me that was him. But what they said was that the photos were tracked back to a juvenile's device in West Virginia. So
VPN on, you couldn't prove whose IP address or where it came from on the swattings or phone calls,
But my point is that they, it could have been other people. Yeah, they could have just been. There could have been like 5 or 10 people swatting me at once. I have no fucking clue, dude. That went on for 2.5 years. 2.5 years, dude. Every day.
They don't care. The cops don't about the swatting because they can't do anything about it. They're not able to. They don't have the manpower to deal with that kind of stuff.
So what I heard was that in Ohio they're passing new swatting laws.
and they're going to start prosecuting these people. If that's the case, then they're going to put money into these, these units to like go after these people. There's got to be a way to get them. There's got to be a way to get them, and
nothing becomes of it. It's one thing to pass a law; it's another thing to fund it.
Right.
And when you think about it, if you got somebody doing a bunch of swatting and nobody's getting hurt, and you have some child that's been kidnapped or ran away, and they're trying to find a kid or whatever, what's more important? If you got to pull money, I would rather than pull the money away from the swatting investigations and put it into getting that kid back on home that ran away or got kidnapped or whatever it may be.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what happens is like something like Rick's. Like Rick almost legitimately got shot. There's been 2 times where, they pulled long guns on me, but again, that was like in a,
right. But
Rick almost got fucking lit up.
Because of all the swatting that's gone on, the cops have had a whole lot of training because of that stuff. So I think there's a lot less likely chance of getting shot in a swatting incident than what it was to even say like when Rick got swatted. The cops have had a lot of ongoing training on all this stuff.
Yeah, they told me 2 of them did after it was over with. That we saw that in your hand. It was dark. We thought it was a gun. It was your phone, We was squeezing down, and when you started screaming, it's a fake call. It's a fake call. The commander told them hold up, in their microphone thing. They could talk to each other.
Well, I learned a lot from yours, Rick. When I got swatted, I knew that I sit out just right out front of the light when the cops were coming on up. I put my hands right on top of my head, and I didn't have nothing in my hands. I said, I'm going to make it perfectly clear that I ain't no threat.
Mm-hmm.
The first time it happened to me, they came here with they came to the door. There's 2 of them, and they asked me if I had like a home security system. I was like, no. And they're like, that's weird. And I was live streaming. I was like, all right, I think I know what this is. I'll come by after the live stream. Went down there and told them, and they're like, yeah, it came across as like an automated robocall saying to send help to the house. That was the first one. And then it started changing to I had guns, I had murdered people or something like that, or I was shooting guns. And then they stopped that and they went back to send help. And that, I think it was 2 different people or 2 different, So again, they really only came to the house with guns, like rifles and stuff once.
Now, do you have a registry for live streaming there in your state?
Me?
Yeah, it's not a permission to register, but here in our state we have a registry that you sign up, and it's just a notice to the police departments who you are and where you live stream, and it helps with them whenever they get a swatting call. They can compare the address, right instantaneously, and therefore it makes it a lot less likely that they're going to shoot somebody.
So, at one time, I remember I was at a sporting goods store, and I was live streaming, and the cops came in and they wanted to talk to me, talk to them, blah blah blah, and they're like, all right, because when we got the call, they were looking for your car, your specific license plate. When you ran the plates, it came back as possible swatting. So this was a town that I'd never been swatted in before, and it was in their system. So there's got to be something that they did for me.
That they entered it, yeah.
Yeah. So
here in Oregon, there's a registry that that I registered in. As soon as I heard about the first SWAT, I went ahead and entered in that registry just so they'd have me on record. It's not a permission deal or anything else.
Did they show up after the first incident? Like, did they keep showing up? Because mine, they kept showing up all the time.
Every time they got a call, they would come on out, but it was no big deal after the first. The first time wasn't even any big deal because I was prepared for it. But it never was a deal. They never came storming out ever again or anything after the first time.
That's the way it was for me.
So then when did it stop for you?
Me?
Yeah.
It took about 6 times before they just completely quit coming. The first time they sent 10 units was the real deal,
Yeah.
ARs and the whole 9 yards, everything. The second time they sent about three deputies, and they come in the house and looked around. The third, fourth, fifth, and sixth time, it was just a deputy come up, and he'd look at me like, "Hey, Rick, it's the same old crap again." I'm like, "Yeah, fake call. No, nobody's hurt here. It's okay." And he turned around.
So they were actually calling saying that people were killed, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit.
Yeah, that's another thing I don't think people understand. Like they're sending these cops to your house under the assumption that you're fucking ready to kill people. So, but when did they stop coming for you, Chris?
The first time here, I let them into the house and showed them, and they talked to my wife and daughter, and that was it. After that, they'd never wanted to look inside the house ever again. They'd come on out and talk to me, and then they'd go.
Yeah.
The cops don't really like me now, though.
I get along good with our cops here.
Yeah, I do too. Jokingly, I say that, where I spend so much time, with me.
So I had a guy over here. What was it like? It was in around Christmas time, and he had out-of-state, plates on his car. And they fucking called me up and they said, "Who's parked outside your house?" You know what I'm saying? Like that's how many threats I got. That's how many times they fucking called and harassed me. All this crap, man. These cops, whenever they see an out-of-state fucking tag or whatever, they're calling me. It's a pain in the ass. It's like, what the fuck, They're.
I think you had a kind of a double. I mean, not only did you have Botter, but you with your persona, with your acting gig that you was doing, you had a lot of people hating on you, and I would have doubt if a number of your haters were actively getting involved in some of this stuff too.
Yeah, no, I believe it. There was an incident that happened where I was told about this in December, that I had done a live stream at a gay bar. I went to a gay bar. We went out to the parking lot. We interviewed some people, and we left. There was a guy out there, like just dressed in stockings, like he didn't have any. It was crazy night. So I leave. They don't think anything of it. Cops were never there. I talked to everyone. Everyone was fine there. And around December, I get a phone call saying that, "Hey, listen, this happened. Just want to let you know." And someone called up. Somebody called up and said that I was about to go to that place and kill all those people. I was planning on doing it. I was planning on murdering a bunch of people at this gay bar. And they said once they got that, they have to do something about it. Right?
Yeah.
They told me that they had to look at all the frigging. This is what a pain in the ass it is for these fucking cops. They had to look at all the fucking video footage of me at the place. They had to watch the live stream. They had to friggin', make sure that there was nothing being, it's a big pain in the ass for them. Right. And they said it was a woman. They said it was a fucking woman. Fucking concerned citizen. Yeah. Okay.
Could have been anybody.
Yeah.
Well, what made you decide to start playing the Bobby McNutt card of calling the CIA and the FBI and the KGB and all that?
No, so that was all right. So the truth behind that, Grizz, was someone reached out to me a while ago and said they wanted to help, and they used to do this stuff. They used to basically find people online and whatever, and this person was following this avatar or whatever this person bought her in a Discord. And he said, look at this, look at this, look at this. You can report all of this and they're going to have to look into it. All right. And if, again, it's something that you're not supposed to do. He was threatening the president. I reported to the Secret Service, and I told the Secret Service exactly what was going on about the other cases, and this guy's been doing this, blah, blah, blah. They said, we don't care. We only care about the threats to the president. I reached out to them again through an email, and I said, if there is any information on this person, if you could track down this person, please give this information to the prosecutor in New Jersey, because they have an open case they're investing this guy for child exploitation. And they told me, yes, they would do it. That's the story, and that's what happened.
Mm.
You know, that's the only time I ever talked about anything like that.
Yeah, South Texas, I'm sure, is pretty similar to North Carolina. It's all the South, F. I know what you mean.
And I don't know what Bobby's, what the law enforcement were doing for Bobby, but the only thing they ever did for me was at one point, I was told that it was getting dangerous. And I said, listen, I don't want you here anymore. I want to sign a piece of paper saying that I don't want you coming to the house, or, you know, you won't have any ties to this, nothing like. They said we couldn't do that. They cut a deal with me and they said, we'll do this if you do this, and we don't ever have to come there. So again, I don't know what your local police department is ever going to do for you. I had to go to the prosecutor. The prosecutor, again, I don't know exactly what they did, but you know, whatever they did, they came back to me January 13th and told me. So
they gave Bobby a code, and whenever that would happen, they would call him, and if he gave them that code, they would know everything was cool, nothing was going on. But you know how many times he got calls. Oh my God, I bet you it was hundreds of times.
Yeah, well, that's what they were doing to me. Yeah. So I've Rick, if you said the cops had been in my house 100 times, I'd believe it. Like it was just a common occurrence. The other thing was, even if I live streamed outside, I get every single time I live stream, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You're dead. I'm gonna kill your parents. You know, your dogs are dead. And then they would start calling my phone during a live stream all the time. And then if that didn't work, they'd call the police. If the police didn't respond, they'd call the county.
This is North Carolina, though. I mean, they got tired of it after 5, 6, 7, or 8 times. It's like they roll the window down, like, "Fuck you," you know. I'm not coming back no more. Okay.
Yeah.
You know how I ended up getting around a lot of that to where I wasn't getting those calls anymore? Was on my phone. Yeah, I have it set up to where the phone I can select who I can receive phone calls from. You know, and I can set it to a friends and family list, or everybody, or only family. You know, but I have to create a different list. I would set, when I go live stream, I just set it to family only. And he didn't know the numbers to spoof in order to get through them. That's when I started having the problems. That was when I got somebody had tried to hack into my phone account, and Google caught the IP address and everything on it. And that's when, you know, I was accusing Botter of being a 12-year-old girl. You know, and I knew he wasn't a 12-year-old girl, and I knew it wasn't Botter that had done it. It was I don't know who it was that hacked into my phone. It had nothing to do with YouTube, I'm sure. Right. But somebody actually tried to hack into my phone, and Google caught it. And I was able to, you know, get all the information off of that.
He got it.
I was able to switch my phone on over. After that, I just switched on over to my.
But Grizz, so what happened? And pay attention, because this happened to me. He changed my voicemail. They took a recording of me talking about blowing up the Empire State Building or something, put it in my voicemail. My voicemail box. Okay, so I called my provider and I asked them, how is that even possible? And they said the only way to do it is through your PIN. So if he had your PIN, he definitely got your fucking phone.
Well, so see, here's the deal on that part of it. I had it set up a PIN. He set up a PIN on it. I had to even set up voicemail. He did that same thing, and it was the voicemail that he left on mine was some rap song of hating pigs and going to kill cops and this and that. And then he started calling the cops with my phone, and you know, and then they'd call back the number, and they would hear this rap. You know, it was like I ended up, and being that he set up the PIN on my account, I couldn't get in there and change my voicemail. I couldn't get in there to change it. I actually had to go with my phone company, talk to my phone company, and have that number shut off and started a new phone number.
I went through three phone numbers, and this motherfucker always got them. And
I went through two, but he got in my Google account first. And if your Google account's synced to the phone and all that, they can get your phone numbers and everything else through the Google account and all your contacts and all that stuff. So once they got that, he could contact everybody he wanted to, Yeah,
because I had a friend that has nothing to do with this, and he called me one morning. He's like, "You all right?" He's like, "I got a phone call from this guy. Just had a baby too, He's like, "I got a phone call from you at 1:00 in the morning, and you left a voicemail about blowing up the Empire State Building." So I'm telling you,
I got people who won't speak to me this day because I sent them such nasty emails and thousands of them, and stuff like that. I never sent nobody anything, like that. Not one. I never sent nobody anything like that. I don't send out nasty emails. If I got something to say, I'll call and tell them, Well, I think I'm going to hit the hay. It's getting later here now. It's 9:30 or so.
Yeah, I'm going to add some butter to my macaroni and cheese. Rick, thanks for coming up, man. You're the best. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you. Good to see you guys. Later.
Grizz, how does it feel? How does it feel to know that you're not a real man? How does it feel?
How does it feel? What?
How does it feel to know that you're not a real man?
It feels so liberating.
What are your views? What are your views on transgenders and people who are now saying that transgenders are dangerous, etc.? What are your views on it?
My main view is the same is my main view with weed. My main view on all of it is that in a totally free society, you have the right to make the wrong decisions.
Okay. Do you think that transgender people are dangerous because they're transgender?
I don't think that I could answer that question in a short comment. Are they a danger to me? No.
Right. You think that they're a danger to themselves?
I don't think all transgenders are a danger to themselves. No.
Okay. Hold on.
I do believe that without some control over that setup, that it can be a danger to children.
I think that most transgender people would agree with you.
I mean, morally, I believe it's wrong, but I don't think if our government should be ran on morals. Some of our best presidents we've had have been the most immoral.
Who is your least favorite president? Go ahead. Least favorite president.
Oh man. My three least favorite presidents. If I name them, y'all are going to call me a snowflake, communistic Democrat.
Okay, good. Well, who are they?
Nixon and Reagan.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have to throw Bill Clinton on in there with it too, because he pretty much finalized it. I was going to say George W. Bush.
Wow.
I would have to say, but hey, hear me out. Now I am a diehard conservative. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So hear me out on this part. The reason why I throw Nixon and Reagan both underneath the bus. Okay. Nixon was the one that took us off the gold standard, and that was, to me, that was so anti-American. That was the beginning of destroying our economy, of letting the wealthy manipulate. taking us off the gold standard. Let the super wealthy start having more control. Reagan deregulated the value of gold. He says we're not going to regulate it anymore. That made inflation skyrocket that much more. So that's why I hate those two. Those were extremely detrimental things to do to the United States, in my opinion.
What did you think of Donald Trump? What did you think of Donald Trump?
I liked him. I didn't vote for him.
For Donald Trump again.
I didn't vote for him the first time. I voted for him the second time. Would I vote for him again? I would say that I would like to vote for him again. I would rather see the Florida governor.
Oh, really? You're a DeSantis guy?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I would probably vote for Donald Trump again, though. If it was a choice between Trump and Sanchez, I would probably, if they were both on the ticket, I'd probably have to go with Donald Trump because I actually know what he does as a president. I don't know what the other would do as president per se.
What do you think about the indictment? Do you think it holds any water or any weight?
I think send him to jail. Send Trump to jail because if we can send Trump to jail for that, then we can go back and we can get Bill Clinton thrown in jail, Hillary, Nancy Pelosi, Arnold's Schiff, Adam Schiff, Nadler. There's all sorts of people we can throw in jail. If he goes to jail for that, man, it opens door. I mean, just think we can arrest Joe Biden when he comes out of the White House and throw him in jail instantly. So I'm willing to sacrifice Donald Trump to throw all the rest of them in.
I just said that tonight. I said if that happens, then all these district attorneys, right, are going to start getting all political, right, and people are going to start getting arrested. Just wait. You're going to have a banana republic. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
This is really, really bad, and they're doing it because, Barack Obama did the same thing Donald Trump did. He misused campaign funds. This is what they're accusing him of. He went in front of a commission. They found him guilty. This is a president, all right? He paid $300,000 in fines. Never went to jail. Never went to jail.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hey, we want to think that the Republican Party is the answer, but I'll tell you right here in our state here, one of the minor, I don't know what they call the state senators, not the two senators that we send to D.C., but the senators that represent different districts in Oregon. We got one senator that Smith. He's on the Ways and Means Committee and stuff, and he's been contracted to build some railroad to be able to ship onions out of Eastern Oregon. They had it budgeted for $26 million. It's already up to $46 million, and all that money's going through his hands. And it's crooked as hell. And that's what Donald Trump was talking about with the swamp. The swamp needs to be cleaned out both on the Republican and the Democrats, and they're both just as active in the swamp as we got a clean house.
Now, do you think that's going to be a dangerous thing, or do you think that's going to be like a benefit for the United States?
Well, I don't think there's any place for the United States to go except for downhill.
Yeah. You think we peaked?
What was that?
You think we peaked? You think you think that we peaked? That we went all the way to the top, and now there's no more up. It's all down.
I wouldn't say necessarily that we peaked. I would say that the greed has taken on over, and with the way the greed is ran in this country, that there's no hope.
Yeah.
The only way to fix it is to go through and have a presidency that becomes a king, and he just lays down the law. And I don't want to see that happen.
Yeah. Now, what do you think about the minimum wage going up in Oregon? You had a problem with that the other day.
I don't have a problem with minimum wage going up in any state.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, that's a state issue. I think states should take a look at, okay, what's the cost of living, and cost of living, you know, minimal cost of living, you know. A minimum wage should cover cost of living without having to go on food stamps, etc. You know, if somebody's working 40 hours a week at McDonald's flipping burgers, they should be able to afford to rent a house without government aid and buy their own food and pay their own bills. Mm-hmm. That's just my take on it. Okay, and I believe that's how minimum wage should be ran per state, and every state's different. I think the federal government needs to raise the minimum wage up to like $20-25 an hour.
Well, my concern with that is New York City. They want to raise it to 23. All right. A lot of these guys that are starting off as union apprentice workers start around that, you know. So why would anyone want to get into a union or become an apprentice when they can just flip burgers and get high all day?
Well, because then the unions would have to up their prices up to be able to attract the people on over. Let's face it. If you're
making $23 an hour and all the prices get hiked up, that means your $23 an hour ain't worth shit.
No, it's not. But you know, I mean, still, minimum wage needs to be able to cover living expenses.
Yeah.
Now, it goes a whole lot deeper than minimum wage, though. Let's face reality here for a minute. The real problem isn't the wage that people are getting. The real problem is the factor of what a lot of things are covering. I've talked about health insurance in the past before, about when I first started working. I was paying $35 a month. I think it was $25 or $35 a month for Mutual of Omaha health insurance. And that covered 100% of sickness and accident, including at work. It was 100%, no deductibles. And on top of that, it was a disability insurance as well. So I had that insurance when I fell and broke my back. I got $1,200 a month while I was recovering from that off of my insurance. That insurance through Mutual of Omaha was only $35 a month. That was health and accident for me. So the real problem isn't really so much the minimum wage factor, the scale of wages that we're paying. The real factor is what the government has done in manipulating and controlling. When the government regulates, says, okay, if you want to get in an electrical apprentice program, you have to go through the state, and the state decides who becomes an electrical apprentice, and who doesn't get to be.
Right.
Okay. And then you have to have a license to work as an electrician or a plumber. But you don't have to have a license to work as a carpenter, but you have to have a license to work as a tin bender or an insulator. You know, so you have the carpentry skill. Well, any illegal immigrant can come on up here and compete against me as a carpenter, because there's no restrictions on the job qualifications. There's no licensing involved. But these stupid jobs as being an insulator, you have to be licensed to be an insulator. You have to be licensed to be a tin bender. They used to never have a license for this stuff, but they're making it where certain jobs have to have a license. Their rates go super high. The other businesses don't have to have a license for their employees. That makes the cost of products of like building a house. The electrical cost is out enormous, you know, what it costs. And electrician's only on the job site maybe 3 or 4 days to wire the whole house. I'm out there for a month framing the whole house, you know. And they're making as much money as me or more on the contract because of those regulations.
Yeah.
So government regulations has screwed up the cost of living. Get these government regulations on out of the way, and let the market manipulate itself, and it would work itself out.
Now, what do you think about Trump? What do you think about Trump making a statement a few weeks ago of trying to figure out how to make houses cheaper and more efficient, and making them more affordable for the average citizen to buy?
I think that if it's a government deal, it's a bad idea. Okay, we're still getting back into picking the winners and losers.
How do you think you should deal with that? Like, if you're the government, let's say you're Donald Trump, and you want to get people investing in this, looking into different ways, how do you do it?
I don't. Simple as that. Seriously, I mean, I think that's the problem with America, is that we keep on looking for government to be the answer to our problems, to be the solution. The government is never to be the solution to our financial problems or our business problems. We're to be our own solutions. We're to figure out our own way through it without government getting in the way of trying to fix the things. Let me fix what it takes for me to run my own business. Don't manipulate, this sector and that sector, but leave this other sector untouched. What he's doing, he's going to be he says he's for smaller government, but here you're adding another sector, to government manipulation.
Did you build your house?
Mine's a trailer house.
Okay. So if someone was in a predicament where they needed cheaper housing, a more affordable way to live, what do you suggest?
I suggest that they figure it on out. That's up to them. I'll tell you how I got my start. I mean, the way I got started on buying my own land, I bought a piece of property, moved out on it with a tent, and slowly worked my way up. I built a house on it, turned around and sold it, made money off of that, and started all over again.
Wow, you could have done that all across America.
But I mean, I didn't. So many people want to start out with everything. They want to start out with their home and have a 3-bedroom home with 2 baths and a swimming pool in the backyard, and they want to have a brand new pickup in the driveway and a brand new car, stuff. And what about all the people that said, you know what, I can't afford all that stuff, and they just made it work, and now they have what they want and what they needed. But it took them 20 or 30 years. Kids starting on out, they wanted all to start out with.
I just wonder if there's so instead of building a house for $400,000, is there a cheaper way to do it? I'm sure there is. Is it legal? Maybe not. Maybe it's not up to code, but maybe there's a way they can figure out by getting these engineers involved and saying, listen, we're going to pump money into this. No? All right. I don't know. Listen, I'm not a carpenter.
Okay. I can talk about the cost of housing, okay? I know a lot about cost of housing. Here in Oregon, if you want to build an FHA-style 2-bedroom tract house, that they rent on out for $200, $300 a month on the FHA loans and stuff, it costs now about $140,000, $150,000 to build that home. If government got out of the way, if government got completely out of the way, I could build that exact same home for about $30,000 to $40,000, and it would be better than the ones that they're building.
And you would walk away after you paid for material, after you paid for whatever and all your time, you would walk away happy and satisfied with the amount of money that you get off that.
Well, let me rephrase that. When I say I could build the house for $30,000 or $40,000, that's not counting my labor. So of course I'm not going to sell it for $30,000 or $40,000. I want to sell it for $60,000 or $80,000.
Okay, so still under $100,000. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. But the high cost of housing is because government involvement.
It is illegal to live off grid in many places now.
To increase the housing market, and it creates a false demand for houses.
Yeah, but don't you think everyone wants a piece of land or like a home? Or I mean, you think people really want to live in? Maybe you're right. Maybe I got a friend. He refuses to buy a house because he doesn't want to take care of it. So, and the guy's paying $4,000 a month to live in like a 3-bedroom condo. You know.
Well, put it this way: if you're the child of a doctor that has good money, and they can send you to college, and you can maybe you can start out with the best, but that not everybody has that opportunity, and not everybody should have that opportunity. They got to create their own opportunities.
It seems like the way things work out now is people graduate from college, they get a few jobs under their belt. Because they jump from job to job. Then they get to a point where it's easy to pay off your loan. Then they're getting married, and then they want to have kids, and that usually happens right before they hit 40, and it's over. It's over by that time. It's like, why even fucking bother? Why even bother buying a house, starting a family, or anything like that? 40 years old.
Okay, but what's wrong with going out and buying a piece of property and camping on it until you can afford to build the house that you want, or even just
I think that's a brilliant idea. I actually had that cabin that I talk about upstate New York. That's how it was built. The family that I know that owned it, they bought the piece of property. They took everything with them. I think they had a storage container there on the property, and they lived in the pop-up tent until the house was built. The cabin was built. They lived in there.
Do that.
Well, I think it's I'll put it to you this way: it would be very hard to talk any chicken doing that. Very hard.
People are spoiled, and that's what's wrong with America. So the problem, ultimately, it boils on down to the real problem isn't the government. The real problem is the people wanting government to be the solution to their problems, and it will never happen.
Renting doesn't make any sense, Chad. I mean, again, you're putting in money to something and you're getting a return, regardless if it's $50,000 less that you put into it. You're still walking away with something. These people that are renting apartments, they're whatever, they don't walk away with anything, and they put in owning a house is a pain. My boss had underground pipes burst part of it. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why people don't want to own property or houses. They don't want to take care of them. I understand. I had to replace the dishwasher, the boiler. It's a big pain in the ass, and sometimes you don't have money.
In the 40s and 50s, their parents, they grew up knowing that they had all this house maintenance and stuff, but they didn't teach their children. So the children move on to the house, and mommy and daddy always took care of the problems. They move in the house, and they don't expect to have to maintain their house. They don't know how to do it.
I think the future is with houses is it's going to be, everything is going to be taken care of for you. There's going to be a service for everything, and it's going to be 24 hours. And I'm telling you,
and that's fine for people that can afford it. But if you can't afford it, people that can't afford it better learn how to take care of it themselves if they want to get ahead. That's
like remember when it was a big deal to have like a backup screen in your car. People having like these cameras on their cars, they put them in reverse and you see behind you. They're in every car now because technology is finally caught up to, the demand, and it's cheaper.
Yeah, and you know what? When I first started looking at buying cars and stuff like that, I could buy a car for $5,000 or $6,000. How much are they now?
Yeah, so my car, dude, Grizz, I got this fucking Chevrolet Trax. Nothing in it. Nothing. I mean, it has a backup camera. I think you have to have it. 18 something for that car. 18. That was the cheapest car I could find, dude. 18,000.
Well, that's not too horrible bad considering inflation. in the 75, 6,000 to 18,000 now. That's not a huge markup.
It's pretty bad. That car's made in Korea. It's a four-cylinder turbo that's been giving me nothing but trouble.
Well, you deserve to have nothing but trouble if you bought a Korean-made car.
Yeah. But it's the cheapest thing I found, and if I wanted to get a truck, if I wanted to get another truck, if you rely on a truck, you were screwed. Again, you got to buy something used or what? You want to buy a brand new truck? You have to have at least 60 grand.
Yeah, I wouldn't even look at a pickup ever again.
No, it's not. When I got my F-150, okay, I went there. I looked at trucks, a $30,000 truck at the time, right, with nothing in it. I'm talking vinyl seats, no hubs on the wheels, nothing, no vinyl cover, nothing like that. They wanted 30-something thousand, right, for this piece of shit S10, and I found a car that was a year older. It was an F-150, and they wanted 20, and it had more shit in it. I think it only had like 9,000 miles on it. I was like, screw it, I'm not gonna. I got 300,000 miles out of that truck.
Yeah, that's why I bought this old truck for $800. It's something I can work on. I'll always be able to work on it. I'll always be able to keep it running one way or the other.
Yeah. Well, Dimitri was saying that he paid $18K for a Korean car. We should have talked him down at 15. The thing is, they definitely made money off that car. It's the scary thing. I just don't know how much.
No.
And there's really no negotiations with the car dealerships anymore because there really isn't any cars. So you're going there, they have a set price, and that's it. They make you pay the taxes. They make you pay everything. Everything. You have to wait until they have fucking like deals, but they're not. Same thing with the internet service providers. You don't really see them, begging for people's business anymore. You don't.
No, they're getting it where the big corporations has everybody over the barrel.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that when they went to pass the mandatory insurance law. They told us that if they created a mandatory insurance law, our insurance would go on down. But what they did is they took away the competition. And ever since they did that, car insurance have been skyrocketing ever since. It's gotten ridiculous, to have car insurance. I mean, you used to be able to get car insurance for $30, $40 a month.
Yeah, that's not
for basic.
Full coverage on a car, depending on what you have, could be anywhere from like $300 to like $130 a month.
I'm talking about basic. Your basic car insurance should be cheap.
The problem with that is if you are getting insurance, right? The state has regulated how much of insurance you must have. They're raising our premiums in the state of New Jersey. You have to be covered for at least $1 million to drive on our roads.
Yeah, you have to have basic liability.
Yeah, but so for instance, I'm financing this car, right? I can't have basic liability. I have to have full coverage.
Well, that's the lender that requires you have full coverage. I'm talking about the mandatory car insurance. They only require that you have basic liability.
Right. So in New Jersey, you have to have basic liability. So now everybody's got insurance, right? And they're paying like some people are just paying $25 a month for basic insurance. You get it that low, right? But it really doesn't cover you for anything. They want you to have up to $1 million of insurance if you're going to drive any vehicle in the state of New Jersey. You have to be insured for over $1 million or $1 million. So
why?
I don't know. Maybe because there were all these insurance claims and they were astronomical. I had a friend that hit
my argument of keeping basic, just not even having basic liability. If I'm worried about an uninsured motorist hitting me and they can't afford to pay for my, $100,000 car that I may be driving, why don't I just pay for uninsured motorist insurance? And my company can then take care of my damages and go after the uninsured motorist. You
So
know, I mean, things are a
I
lot
didn't know how
cheaper.
it worked until I got hit, and I tried doing that with my insurance company. Like, you just file a claim, whatever, and then we go after them. But the problem is that your deductible or whatever you got, because there's always a deductible, you got to pay that, and you got to sit on that for maybe up to a year before they get that money back. It could be a long time.
Yeah, that's because the way they got the insurance laws written up now, because they got the government behind them.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but that was the issue. It was better to go through his insurance and have them pay for everything up front. But yeah, in New Jersey, I had a friend. He had basic liability. He crashed into a like an advertisement sign outside of a car dealership on Route 4, and they sued him for, I think, $90,000. Right? His insurance company, I think, paid out maybe $50,000, and he had to claim bankruptcy.
Wow.
So it's,
well, that's going to happen. That's what bankruptcy's for.
yeah. Have you ever claimed it?
You guys, I see you guys talk about $50 for your unlimited data plans, $180. I pay $25 a month for 5G unlimited data.
So in our house, we have to have a thing called triple play. If we don't have it, our internet bill goes up through the roof. So I don't have a landline here. Yeah, I might have one, but I have no phone in the house. The landlines are cut. It doesn't, And
Yeah.
The other thing is that I don't watch TV anymore. I don't need cable, and it just seems like a way to keep people having cable and a landline, keeping people employed, but you're not using it. It's really weird. They rip you off if you just want internet.
Yeah. Yeah, I use my cell phone is my internet, and I just hotspot to my laptop, and then from my laptop I screen share that up on the wall, and that's my big screen TV with the surround sound.
Yeah, but how are you getting it? Are you getting it through a router, or are you getting it through satellite?
To my cell phone. My cell phone has an unlimited internet, and it has hotspot. I can put it. I can put as many things hotspot to as many devices I want, but my internet's not fast enough to hotspot to more than 2 devices at the same time.
Sorry, what Tino's humping my leg. You ever see Tino hump my leg?
Yes, I don't need to see it. I got my chat covering the screen. I can't see it. I'm gonna leave it that way.
Get funky,
I don't need to see him greasing your calf.
No. You can't keep a good dog down, Grizz. You can't keep a good dog down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not put insurance at the gas pumps and insure everyone? Well, you know what? This is what I don't understand. They force you to get all this insurance, right? And then when you try to use it, they don't want to pay out. And there should be an agency that says, no, you have to pay out. But they try to get out of everything.
Well, here's the problem that you would run with putting insurance at the gas pump. On the price per fuel. The problem that you would run on into was the same problem that they had with diesel. And this is another cost of living that you guys don't see. But it used to be that diesel was 29-30 cents a gallon, but on-road diesel was $1.20, $1.50 or whatever. It was quite a bit more. All the road taxes that they put on the diesels on there. Okay. But you could still buy the diesel at 29 cents a gallon as off-road diesel, and that's what the farmers would buy. They'd buy the off-road diesel, and it was 29-30 cents. Now to buy the off-road diesel, they got it at the same cost as the road diesel. It's a few pennies less, not much. Okay, now if you put a tax on gasoline to cover auto insurance, instead of paying $3 or $4 a gallon for gas, you're going to be paying $6 to $8 a gallon for gas. And you can say, hey, I got a sawmill here. I'm not running my sawmill on the road. I'm just milling lumber with it, and it runs off of gas. So I buy off-road gasoline, and I should be able to pay the $3 or $4 while you're paying $6 or $8. What's to keep me from taking that 5 gallons and pouring it in my tank? And you see a lot of people doing that.
I'm sure. If my life depended on it, yeah, I'm gonna break that law. I'm not gonna feel good about it, but you're gonna have to.
Mm-hmm.
People have to eat.
And by the way, natural gas powered trucks they're cheap, yeah, but you have to have a special pump, and those are expensive because those are high pressure pumps that they're like 1,200 psi that they're pumping the gas in on those.
In New Jersey, they started running garbage trucks on natural gas. They tried 2 different things in New Jersey. They passed these emissions laws. So if you had over a certain amount of trucks in your fleet, you had to have one of these trucks. So there was one company that had this device that when the exhaust came out, it lit like a burner in there. And it would evaporate or burn off all the excess carbon, whatever, and you'd have less carbon emissions. The other company, they bought all natural gas trucks, right? So what happened was these towns relied on these trucks to pick up the trash. But the law said that if the truck wasn't working properly and if these emissions things weren't working, they could not be on the road, which they broke down often and fucked up a lot of people's garbage pickups. People got mad, and they all of a sudden dropped all these emission laws in New Jersey for these trucks.
Wow.
They had trucks blowing up, catching fire, the natural gas trucks. Just blowing up, catching fire. The emissions trucks, if the emission switch didn't work, like the burner, the truck wouldn't start. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, they had up in Portland, the railroad was, most of the railroad up around here, they were running all their pickups off of natural gas. And they would sell their pickups when they were 2 or 3 years old. You know, you could, and I mean, only 2 or 3 year old trucks, and they were in decent shape. I went to look at buying one. There was only like $1,500 for a 2 or 3 year old truck.
Oh,
that was cheap. But the only place I could fill it up with gas, so with natural gas, I'd have to drive all the way to Portland every day to go fill it up with gas.
Yeah. You see a lot of that stuff in Central America now. People are converting their cars and everything to these natural gas vehicles, and they're putting the gas tanks in the back of their trunks to run these cars. And all you see nonstop are these videos of people's trunks exploding, backs of their cars just popping. You know, so I don't know. I mean, is the technology there? I don't know.
No, hold on. Garden Earth guy, he's saying they use a dye remover in North California. Why would you use dye remover for off-road diesel? That doesn't make sense because off-road diesel is supposed to be less already, and it doesn't have the dyes in it. If you have the dye in it, you can use it on or off. Or are they saying that they only sell the on-road diesel and they have to remove the dye, so you can't get caught with? But either way,
it's got to be the other way around. It's got to be the cheaper gas has the dye in it, right?
No, the road gas, the gas, the fuel that's been taxed has the dye in it.
So this is my point with that. There was a scam in England, I think, where they had that, and they were taking the dye out of the fuel. And they were selling it for more money. They were buying the untaxed shit.
The dye in the fuel means that the tax is paid on it. That means that.
So then, why can't you just add dye to the fuel and say, "Hey, listen, mister."
I don't know what we can add to the fuel that wouldn't harm the diesel. You know, I mean.
You think if you just put dye in a like a droplet of dye or something in diesel, it would ruin the engine?
You would have to know what it would take to get it to be the same color, but they don't inspect.
What color is it though?
It's kind of a greenish color.
Uh,
You know, diesel is kind of more of a yellow. The off-road diesel is more of a yellow color, and on-road diesel is more of a. They put a dye in it and make it kind of greenish.
yeah. Up here,
And
it's blue.
with the
It's like a
dye in it.
bluish color. Our textile is like a blue. I remember looking at that when I used to fill up the trucks, and it was like a light blue. Maybe you're colorblind or something, Grizz.
I'm going by just what I see pouring out of the can into the tractor, and it's kind of a greenish. You might call it a greenish blue, maybe.
Yeah, it reminded me of like an ocean blue. You know, like I guess kind of green in there. Yeah. So when you were building your house, was your wife living with you?
Yeah, well, she lived here we moved here in a tent. Me and my wife and my daughter.
Wow. How long were you guys in the tent for?
Probably only about just the summer months. By winter months, I'd bought a camp trailer that we spent 3 or 4 years in.
Yeah. Wow. Wild. You think you could do that again?
Me and my wife, yeah, we could.
Yeah.
But why?
Yeah, no, I just wonder because I think about the stuff that I did when I was younger. I don't think I could do it again.
I think it would be easier for me to do it now than it was back then because I had a daughter that was like 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
I had to work. I was working 12, 14 hours a day, 6, 7 days a week. I'd be working on this place morning and night. It was really tough. It'd be a lot easier for me now to start all over with me not having to go to work.
Grizz, you remember MJ?
Not a fan, no.
Oh yeah, it's really Grizz, MJ. MJ's been gone for a while. Finally back.
MJ.
Yeah, that must have been really, really difficult. What did your wife do all day?
Oh, I had her splitting wood and stacking firewood and running the chainsaw,
Wow. And you did this all by yourself? You didn't have any help or anything like that?
No, we did it together.
Wow, that's awesome.
We cleared the driveway out. I mean, there was trees growing up in the driveway. We cut trees down, pulled the stumps on out. We did it all together.
The one story I find fascinating about you and your wife have known each other for a very, very long time, right?
Yeah, basically, I remember when she was born.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Did you? I mean, like, was it something that you came back and you met her again, or were you always in touch with her?
Yeah. We was kind of friends growing on up through school and stuff, but we was never close. I mean, never boyfriend girlfriend type of stuff. Moved when I came back from Alaska, and then I met back up with her, and that's when we started dating.
Was it like were you kind of like just like you weren't really thinking anything, like, or was it? Did you really, really like this girl before you started going out with her?
Didn't we just started kind of dating, not as a date, but just go on out and talk about old times, to school and different stuff, and then it turned into dating.
I mean, did you always like her? I guess that's what I'm asking. Like, did you always like kind of think she was special?
As a kid, I never thought she was special. We weren't super close or anything as a kid.
Yeah.
We just we all had the same common friends going to school together and everything.
Wow. And her dad hated you, right?
No. Her parents loved me. Her brothers hated me, but her parents loved me.
Yeah. So when you asked her parents to marry her, right? The father was like, "Yes, I will definitely allow my daughter to marry you, Grizz."
Of course he did, but that wasn't the way it happened. I
Oh,
went
really?
over there with the shotgun and says, "You're going to give me permission." He says, "Okay."
So when you guys get married, did you guys get pregnant first, or did you get married first?
No, we didn't have it. Angela, Deanne didn't get pregnant for like about 6 or 9 months afterwards.
Oh wow, was it planned?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, cool. Yeah, it was always kind of fascinating about you. And then I found out, yeah, you moved to Alaska and all this stuff. You ever kill anyone?
Huh?
You don't have to tell me.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, did you ever kill anybody?
Vita, stop that.
Wow. Most dangerous moment of your life. What was it?
Most dangerous woman in my life?
Yeah.
Ooh. The one I'm married to.
How many times did she almost kill you, Grizz?
It's easier for me to answer when was the last time she tried to kill me.
Yeah.
Morning.
Better to marry a friend than a complete stranger, says Dimitri something or other. Yeah, very good, Dimitri. Yes. Grizz dressed up as Cupid walking on air with his beard blowing in the wind. Wow.
Boy, would I make a lovely Cupid.
You don't wash that thing?
Pardon?
You don't wash that thing?
I did just this morning.
What do you wash it with? What do you wash it with?
With my shampoo.
Oh. Hold on, I gotta see something for a second.
I'm old school. I like Head and Shoulders and Dial soap.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
I don't make it anymore, Head and Shoulders.
Yeah, how were you making your moonshine? Were you like one of those dudes like Bobby? You were buying the Welch's grape juice, or were you actually making real moonshine?
I wasn't making one, no. No, I had to steal. I'd make my mash and do the whole thing. And it was fun, and it turned out okay, but, you know, it wasn't like Jack Daniels or nothing like that. I mean, I can't call myself no popcorn Sutton or anything.
Well, I mean, what was it? Was it just grain alcohol, or was it actual like whiskey, or what were you making?
Green vodka, both.
Wow. Did your wife ever drink it? Your daughter?
No.
Yeah.
No, my wife. I made here's two mistakes I made. My first wife, we went on up to the Space Needle. We was living in here in Oregon, but we went up to Seattle, Washington, went to the Space Needle, went out to eat, and we was celebrating. And she was only like 19, 20, and I bought her wine. And you can, if you're married and one of you's over the age of 21, you can buy your spouse alcohol. Okay,
Right.
so it's all legal and stuff. But anyway, I bought her a glass of wine, and after that, it's like, no, I'll never buy you alcohol ever again. She turned into just one glass of wine. She turned into total B word.
Really?
And I'm not saying that to put her down. She was a good woman, okay? But with alcohol, man, she turned into total B.
Yeah. Alcohol can do that to people. Were you ever nasty on alcohol?
I with Deanne, before we got married, I bought her a California cooler, and she drank like about half of it, and she turned into a total B. And I've never for sure either one of them ever. I'll never be with a woman that drinks ever again.
a half a California cooler, and she fucking. Yeah, Chris, I'm telling you, man, women, alcohol, drugs, it's no good. They can't handle it. I mean, some guys can't either, you know. I don't know, again, but you were never like that, right? You were never a nasty drinker. You were never a nasty, you know.
I couldn't drink tequila.
Oh, if you drank tequila, you got violent?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
What is a violent interaction like with Grizz 270?
I don't want to talk about those times.
Oh man, really? You're like that? Fuck.
It was that bad.
Sorry.
Those aren't stories that I'm proud of.
Yeah, you know what? I talked to some guys that had a problem with that. Like they'd go out, there'd be fights, whatever, and you know, they were never thinking about actually ever like hurting someone really bad. You know, they just think that you're gonna get in a fucking stupid fight. You might get a black eye or busted lip or whatever. That was it. But I went to I was at a bar like a couple towns away, and there was a night. There was this bar. They used to hire these meatheads, man. Like they were all juiced up, all these guys. And if you cause the problem, they like putting on like a show, you know. So one night, this kid fucking hit one of them, and the bouncer picked him up and like dropped him, and the guy broke his neck. You know, it's like you never think that's gonna happen. It's all over alcohol, all of it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would get extremely violent, and it wouldn't be. It turned out to be just a black eye for the other person, and the police who usually got involved, and I usually got hauled away in handcuffs, and yeah, and I just don't like talking about those days.
Yeah, it's not a good thing to relive. It's stupid.
As far as the worm, did I ever eat the worm? The tequila, you know, I don't know if it's like this in every state, but here in Oregon, you can't find tequila with a worm in it. You have to go to Mexico to get tequila with a worm in it. Now, I don't. So I've never even seen a tequila worm.
Now you guys have a lot of Orientals up there. I notice a lot of Orientals. Have you ever seen the bottle with the cobra in it? I have. There's this place up by us called Mount Fuji. For the longest time when I was a kid, they used to have this humongous tank, all right, with a spigot on it, and there was a fucking dead cobra inside. And people used to come from all over the place to drink the dead cobra, whatever. It was probably grain alcohol, you know, but yeah. They love dead animals in their alcohol. Yep.
Oh. I've heard about some of that stuff. No, I couldn't do that.
Now, you said the best chili you ever had in your life was actually possum chili. How good was it? Like, seriously, was it really good or no?
Don't believe everything I say.
Oh. You never ate roadkill? You seem like the type of guy that would eat roadkill.
Oh, yeah, I've eaten roadkill.
Really? Like what?
Deer.
Oh, okay. How do you check for that? Because I know that if a deer is hurt and has internal injuries or whatever, it can actually cause like problems, and you know, you eat it, or you know, the meat's bad or whatever. So do you just like cut out the back straps or something, or when you find that?
I just get whatever I can salvage. It just depends, you know. I usually, if I'm, a lot of the deer actually just get hit in the head and spin off the side of the road. And those are the ones I like to pick up, because then you might lose the front shoulder, which there's not much meat on the front shoulder. You might lose half of the rib too. No big deal. There's not a lot of meat on the ribs. It's all in the back strap and on the hindquarters. So that's what I look for if I'm going to pick up roadkill. Stir fry.
Would you ever eat stir fry?
Not this little girl, no. But,
now you're a terrible dog owner. You let your dog run away 3 times, right?
Yeah.
The last time you put an APB out on a local radio show, is that true?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. You want to know something?
I put a reward, wanted dead or alive.
You want to know something? My girlfriend at the time, Seasons, lost her dog like 3 times. So like she would wait. The dog would run away, right? And she would just call the local, animal shelters, and she'd always find the dog there. Like, there's gonna be one day a dog runs away, and you're not gonna find it. But I'm glad you got your dog back.
Yeah.
How long was your dog missing for?
The one time she was missing for 10 days. The other times I got her back, within an hour each time. Only one time did she was gone for 10 days.
Wow.
And see, in the past, most of the times what would happen, they got the doggy park across the street. If somebody finds a stray dog around here, what most people do is they take the stray dog and they put it in the doggy pen, the doggy run over there. And then whoever, you drive around, you go over there. If you're missing a dog, drive over there and look. Well, they, instead of putting her in that doggy run, somebody says, "Oh, I'll just take her home with me," and so I had half of the time looking for her, and somebody happened to spot somebody walking her down the road.
Now, this dog was raised by you, so is it violent? Does it bite people?
No.
If someone, oh, okay.
No, I don't need a watchdog.
Michelle, this is Grizz. Michelle, I wanted to introduce you to Grizz. Grizz is a big fan of yours. Yep.
Yeah.
So you know what's going on with Michelle, right? You understand what she is and everything.
Yep.
All right. Because the word, I have to explain this shit to people, and it's kind of difficult because they think that she's transgender. That's not the case, guys. She's intersex, which means if she was a plant, she would be called hermaphroditic. Yep. So.
No,
a lot of people. Yeah, sorry.
I'm still rolling my own. They're unlimited.
Yep. And you got to smoke all that tobacco by 12 o'clock tonight. 12 o'clock tonight.
When I said I'm smoking tomorrow too. I'm going to it's a stop smoking plan, and the meeting starts at, I think it was 6 o'clock, 5:30 or 6 o'clock tomorrow night. I'll be there early either way.
Yeah, there is a documentary on her. You're right. Head and Shoulders. Michelle Marie Delaney's a real superstar. Michelle, when I went to the dispensary, I introduced her as the Snow Queen, and everyone looked at me like, "What the fuck is that?" I was like, "Michelle Marie Delaney is YouTube famous." Yes. Yep. That's right, Michelle. Michelle, why don't you come up here and talk to Grizz? Maybe you can make friends with them. Maybe he can come on your show, vice versa. You would love that, Grizz, right?
I don't mind.
There you go.
I'm not stuck up.
But it's a hard sell sometimes. It's a hard sell for Michelle. People, don't understand what's going on, and then once you understand, it's sad. Did you see the live stream today when we went to go see Michelle Marie Delaney in Winsted, Connecticut? Grizz. Did you see the live stream today when we went to Michelle Marie Delaney's house? Did you watch the live stream?
No, I didn't see it today.
Yeah. She was looking real hot, real sexy. Now, Grizz, let me ask you a question. If you met Michelle Marie Delaney and you fell in love with Michelle Marie Delaney and she said, "Listen, Grizz, there's something I got to tell you. Okay, I was born man and woman. Okay."
Well, let me put it here. Yeah. Let me just put it this way here. Mm-hmm. If something was ever to happen to my wife, I'm never getting married again.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Fair enough. Good answer. You wouldn't? You're just like done with marriage? Yeah.
Yeah. No. And it's not a bad thing. It's just I don't want to learn. I don't want to get to know somebody like I know my wife ever again. I mean, it's a lot of work and a lot of you got to learn. She had to learn my quirks. I had to learn her quirks, and I'm too old to learn somebody else's quirks.
Now, what do you think about KFC saying, Grizz, I have some hermit crabs that would love to rent a few nights in your beard. What are the rates?
Depends what the size of the crabs are there, KFC. Get a hold of me. I think we can work something out on that.
Where's Dimitri? What did Dimitri do? I took a dog to the pound, and a week later, I read the local paper mentioning the description of my dog that had been missing. Oh, okay. So you got your dog back. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see what we got here.
You know, it was really rare. You know, when Stir Fry ran off, she was missing for 10 days. It felt really weird, because I did go down to the pound to see if she was on in there. And that's the first time that I had been in the pound looking for a pet instead of looking for Chinese food.
Hello, who's this?
Nigger.
Okay, you're out of here. You're out of here. Sorry, Grizz. That was Schmeckle Cat. Yeah. Schmeckle Cat, no thank you, Schmeckle Cat. We want Michelle Marie Delaney up here. We want Michelle Marie Delaney. Yep. Why get married at 65? You take in a whole new family, son, daughters, grandkids. That's not yours.
Yep.
If your dog goes missing, check the local dog pound. That's my advice, says Dimitri. Excellent advice, Dimitri. Yeah.
I do that, but what really helped me was here in Sweet Home, they have a Sweet Home has a community page or whatever, and I put it on there. That's how it got noticed for people all around town looking for my dog. You know, so I mean, Facebook is really
nervous. Grizz, were you nervous knowing that there were all these Asians that live in Portland and around the surrounding area where you live? Were you nervous that they were going to find your dog and eat it?
No. No, I'm I'm not worried about them taking my dog and eating it. I mean, they better worry about that because that's my dog. That's my meal.
Yeah. Now, For You says, if the dog is happy, that's what they want. Very good For You. Yes. Yep. I think some people here are drunk right now, Grizz.
The eyes as sober as a church mouse.
Hey, you know who you should talk to about the Bible? Who's really into it? Geg. Yeah, I think you'd like Geg. He's a really smart dude.
I like everybody, even the people that I pick on.
Yeah, but I think you'd really like this guy. I think you know. He brought up an interesting fact about the Bible. He goes, it's hard for me to wrap my hand around the fact that, you know, when we're resurrected and we go to heaven, he goes, like, my son, like his family, like they're not really going to be his anymore. You know, it's God's. And I found that to be very strange because I had a study one time with a brother who lost his wife, and he brought up the fact that, hey, listen, when we're resurrecting these new bodies where we belong to God, blah blah blah, and we're going to be in perfect world. He goes, I don't know if I want to fall in love with my wife. I fell in love with someone in an imperfect world, so how could that be perfect love? You know, how could that be real love? Sad idea.
You know, all we can. I don't know. I don't remember what the Bible says about love and you know the afterlife and stuff like that. All I have is my beliefs and opinions on that. So I really couldn't be helpful on that because it's just my beliefs and opinions, which there's nothing biblical on my beliefs on that. But I believe that if there is going to be love in heaven. I believe that we're still going to love. I mean, put it this way: I've been married twice before. I know other people that have been married that are going to be going to heaven, and they've been married up to even 6 times. I mean, and if all their spouses make it to heaven, you're still going to love all your spouses. You might not love them the same way, but
Yeah.
you're still going to have the same feelings and same emotions for them.
Do you think when you're resurrected, all three of your wives are going to be like there with you?
Well, that's between them and God if they're going to be there. I can't make that judgment there. I'm just saying if they are there. I don't know that. I don't think that we're going to be. I don't think there's going to be marriage in heaven. Do I believe that there will be love? Well, I think there'll be love as in friendships and closeness that way. I don't know that there's going to be love and families in heaven, that we're going to have more children in heaven. I don't believe that we will, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I think one of the big reasons for why people think that there will be is because on earth as it is in heaven, we talk about Genesis and how Genesis was a perfect place. God was there with Adam and Eve, and they never had children in the garden, but they did have a relationship. And I kind of wonder if that's how it's going to be in heaven too. Like if man's supposed to really be with a woman,
Well, I don't know. I on that type of stuff. I mean, I don't think there's any biblical answer that we can actually give on that.
Were you a full blown Christian when you met your current wife?
I would have to say no.
When did you become a full blown Christian? Like when did you get baptized again?
I haven't been rebaptized yet, but I believe I became a Christian again about 2.5 years ago.
Schmeckle Cat, you're not coming up here, Schmeckle. Nope, you're not coming up. Sorry. So you were baptized again?
No, I haven't been baptized yet.
Oh, okay. When are you planning on doing that?
I'll have to think about that answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't take baptism lightly. Put it that way.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I won't get baptized unless I believe once you're baptized, you're making a humongous commitment to God. And
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Schmeckle Cat, you're not coming up, Schmeckle. Nope. All right, fine. I'll let you up. Hold on. Go ahead, Schmeckle. Okay. Thank you, Schmeckle Cat. Yep. Okay. I bet Grizz has a revolver under his beard. I don't think so. I don't think he's like a gun guy. I think he's got like a hunting rifle and possibly a shotgun. That's it. A lot of these guys don't do that. A lot of these guys don't. It's like they don't. First of all, they don't have money, And for him, his favorite hunting rifle again is the 270. He loves the 270. He thinks go buy a box of 270. Probably like $50-$60. Very expensive. What to shoot a deer? You know what I mean? We might as well just walk around town looking for fucking roadkill. This guy's poor as hell. No cash, no money whatsoever. Yeah. If the dog is happy, then that's what they want. Yep. Excellent. Is Grizz still smoking that unlimited cigarette? KFC that's on cold for? This is Grizz 270, Michelle. Yep. I took a dog from the pound, and a week later, I read the local paper mentioning the description of my dog being missing. Yep. Grizz's beard has coke. I'm sorry, has come in nicely. Yes, MJ. Yes. Yep. You got this, Grizz. Right on. A Derringer. No. I mean, let's be honest, guys. This guy's looking more like a scumbag every day. Check him out. Hold on.
put on solo layout. Look at that. Look at that. What an absolute tremendous loser. Again, tremendous loser. I am a tremendous winner. And again, Grizz 270 loses. What kind of hat is that? He looks like a drug farmer. He's a drug farmer, guys. Yep. Something like that. Nah, guys, Grizz is the best. Grizz, I'm very happy that you're with us tonight. Yeah. Coach wants to know what channel you're blocked on. Well, this is the thing, Kat. So, all right. So the accounts that I had that were blocked over there, I don't have them anymore. I can just go in there as this, but I just don't want them like being like, get the fuck out of here, like, well, fuck you, you know, like. So I felt like I was like hurting the guy last time. I was like, dude, like, what the fuck, man? I wasn't trying to hurt him. So I would be going in there as Leather King, so, you know. I'll make sure I sell up the coats. All right. Yeah, I just, again, I could cat, because last time, you know, again, he was just like, dude, I don't fuck with you. I don't know why you're doing this. But like I was hurting the guy. I didn't want it. That's not what I was there for. Yeah. All right. All right. I'll tell him. All right, guys, I think we're going to end this. It's 10:40. I still got to do my masturbation sesh. And I'm probably going to jump on someone's panel and scream about seasons. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you very much, guys. You guys were the best today. Thank you for helping out. Grizz, you're the best. Thank you for coming up. Guys, please sub to Grizz 270 and Coates' channel. Kat, what's Coates' channel? Coates 1500, Coates 3500. What is it, Kat? It's just so we can go bash Bergs over there. No, thank you, Chad. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.